Well. Merry Christmas, one and all. How you all doing, people? Welcome to the Micks Mowers Live Saturday night show with me, Micks Mowers, your host. Hope you're doing well. I've got one or two guests down in the basement here that are absolutely dying to see you, to chat with you, because don't forget, this year we actually have a spot here for people to come on up and to wish these guys a very happy Christmas, should you wish to do so. And if you want to ask any questions, as long as they're not personal questions, because the panel will not answer them. But if you want to come on up and just come and say hello to some of these guys, then please feel free to do so. These guys are taking the time out of their day, because don't forget, some of these guys are in America and Canada, and they're taking the time out of their day to spend a bit of Christmas cheer all across the world, because, times are hard at the moment. Cost of living crisis, price of fuel, price of electric, what have it, man, it's gone through the roof. So these guys have come up here tonight just to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. So what I'll be doing is I should be bringing them up one by one, introducing them, and what have you. Can someone please run Bruce's shop channel link in my chat? Because he is at, I think it's at 42,998 in his two of them. In his two people, to get him up over the 43,000 mark. So come on, please run Bruce's shop link in my chat. I would like to get Bruce's shop over to his 43,000 before he comes up. That'd be great. So currently in the house, we have 120 in the house already. That is absolutely fantastic. I do have some rules and regulations with the stream. So guys and girls, if you can't behave yourself and you can't be nice, right, then don't come. It's as simple as that. There'll be my rules and regs. Be nice or you'll be gone. My moderators are dressed in blue, and if you can't be nice and look after each other and just sort of spread the warmth, then my moderators, who are all dressed in blue, will time you out. They'll delete your chat, and they'll hide you from the channel, and you'll be gone. It'll be early to bed, pot noodle. As simple as that. So if you can't be nice, they will sort you out. There's Bruce's chat. Thank you very much, John. He's running Bruce's channel link in my stream. So if you haven't got Bruce's shop, he does a lot of stuff, but he does speak this funny, wonky language. It's sort of like Canadian. I don't know what it is. It's a bit wonky. But he's a good guy, and he's honest too. And so please feel free to check out Bruce's shop. Go and check him out and hit the old subscribe button and get him over the 43,000 just before he comes up. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Okay. So rules and regs are in there. Tonight we got in the stream, should be panelists come out, would be Ken Small Engines, my good friend from Connecticut, my mate Kenny. He's coming up. My very good friend James from Hayes Machinery Nation. He's coming up tonight. He's over in Devonshire. He's up there somewhere. He eats lots of carrots and can see in the dark, that sort of stuff. So James is coming up. Got my good old friend Zippo Varga, who's had lots of injuries, back problems and what have you. Complains about it quite a lot. But he's a good friend of mine. I've not seen him for a while, but I invited him up, and he said he'd come up and grace us with his presence. So my good friend Zip's coming up. He's got a fantastic channel, Zippo Varga. Go and check him out. Bruce's shop is also down in the panel as well. Somewhere he's down there probably eating a peanut butter sandwich. My good friend Jimmy the Mower, he's up also in Carrot Country Land. He's a commercial lawn care guy. Just got into cooking videos as well. So he's been at his home with his little pinny on, just his pinny only, nothing else. Big 7-foot tall lad wearing a pinny, cooking Christmas stuff. So go and check out Jimmy the Mower. Also down in the chat, we've also got Terrell Fixes All and Gang with Slippers and Junior. They're down there getting completely smashed on hams, and they're just trashing the workshop as we speak. And also my very good Canadian friend, Double Wide 6, who has moved a few appointments to get here on time. So my mate Double Wide 6, if you haven't got Double Wide 6 on your subscribe account, then go and check out Double Wide 6. He does some absolutely smashing videos. Also coming in tonight, hopefully, if they turn up, will be Mr. Moa Medic and also one other. I can't think who it is. I think it's Moa Medic and one other. I can't remember the name. It's just gone from my head. So we've got a pretty good lineup. Bruce is on 43,001. There you go, Brucey boy. So we've got you over your account. Fantastic news. So keep subscribing to all his channels. And if you can just push Bruce over that little tiny threshold, that would be great. My mate Steven says, how's the heater working, Mick? She's toasty. 14 degrees in here. Heater is on in the background. So, yeah, we're loving it. It's all super good. No Musty. No, I did speak to Musty. And Musty said, do you know what, this year, I'd rather not, if that's okay. So that's cool. So, no, Musty has said he's not coming for his own reasons. Don't forget, these guys and girls also do have their own personal lives. So I'm not going to get into the reasons why. But, he says he can't do it. So I'm not going to push him on it. Simple as that. So without further ado, I think we should get up our latest subscriber milestoner. And that is my very, very good friend, Bruce's shop, who now and again you might hear him singing on his channel, something like this.
Oh, yes, I'm the great Bruce Pender. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. Oh.
Yeah, my good friend Brucey boy. So here he comes. Up comes Santa Claus himself. There he is, my mate Bruce. Hello, Brucey boy.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, my friend. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
You're doing good. Have you had your lunch?
I had lunch, and I had to make it myself.
Man, you're working like a dog.
Mrs. P has gone out for lunch again today.
She was out for lunch yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how the other half live? Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
You doing well, you Bruce? You got snow over your way again, haven't you? You still got snow going on?
We had a small blizzard last night, and it was packed in tight.
My God, really? It's not good, is it? It's not good. But you're keeping well. I know you haven't been well, but apart from that, you're doing okay, buddy. Yeah.
No, I'm doing great. Hey, sun came up this morning. Away we go.
Another day. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. Good. Right, let me bring on up my old friend, roughly the same age, with a bad back. Here's my good friend, Zippo Vugger. What's up, Zip?
Hey, everybody.
About the same age.
How you doing, Zip? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Good man.
Bruce and I are 2 years apart. I'm trying to catch up with the beard.
You are a little tiny bit glitchy, but hopefully it'll settle down. I did notice the other day you went out on a road trip, put about 200 miles on your truck, and picked up another Simplicity mower. That was good to see.
I did.
Good. And what's been happening in your life recently? Anything good?
Just a whole lot of sun stars for some reason. They just keep finding their way to me. I've got 2 more that I've already bought that I've yet to pick up yet. So there'll be more of those coming in. But don't worry, the old tractor content will still be on the channel.
Fantastic news. Good. Well done. So let's bring up my my good Devonshire friend James from Hayes Machinery Nation, a very good friend of mine. There he is with James Boy.
Well, howdy, everybody. Howdy.
Well, howdy. How you doing, buddy? Doing good?
I'm great. I to be fair, I was invited onto your Christmas live stream last year, and I felt a bit like an imposter. So no, it's amazing to be invited again. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome, James. And I must say your channel is absolutely stonking right now. You're absolutely laying it out there as a small engine dealer and repair shop and YouTuber. Now you are absolutely smashing it, and it's fantastic to see your channel grow.
Thank you, mate. We've had a good year. It's been all right.
It's been a good year. And when you say speaking about imposters, please welcome Ken's Small Engines to my stream. There's Kenny.
Oh, yeah, Ken. There we go.
Yeah.
Ken's got his tallywhacker outlet.
It just has. Does that effect you think it has? I don't think it has that effect.
Just want to say thanks, Mick. I'm the smallest channel here, but thank you again for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're the smallest channel, but you're the largest guy. It's not what I meant. Biggest heart is what I meant to say, Kenny. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Mr. Mow-It-All.
There you go.
Mr. Mow-It-All.
Now you've been power.
I hear you've been helping your son do an oil change for the past 3 hours.
Oh, shoot me. Just shoot me. Yeah.
Fantastic news. We've also got down in here a new friend of mine. Well, not new. We've known each other a little while now. And he's been on my YouTube channel quite a while. Please welcome my friend, Jimmy the Mower. There he is.
Hey, Jimmy.
How do you do? All right, everybody?
Jimmy.
Hey,
All right.
Jimmy is a commercial contract lawn care guy. He runs big ransom cylinder mowers and what have it. Very nice to see, triples. And he's a bit of a YouTube Shorts haul when it comes to putting out stuff. He does like to put lots of stuff out, what he's mowing, what he's doing, what he's eating, especially what he's eating. And he's just an all-round good guy. So you haven't got Jimmy the Mower, go and check his videos out and give him a bit of support because he is in the UK and he's up and coming. So if you don't get him now, he'll be too big before you know it's time to recognise you. So get him watch the small channel. So that'd be good. You okay, Jimmy?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Good. Nice to be here.
Well, it's always nice to see you, Jimmy. You always have that. You always have that festive cheer whenever I see you. You're always happy. Nothing seems to get you down.
That's because I've probably got a pint of dark fruits. That's why.
Good man. Good man. Speaking of spreading the festive cheer, we have the tag team, triple tag team. Please welcome to the stream, Gerald Fixes All, Junior, and Slippers.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
everybody, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Yeah, rocking the jumpers, baby.
Matching sweatshirts. Nice.
How you doing, gang? You doing okay?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to see you. Did you close the shop down? Oh, go again. Go again.
We're doing smashing, mate. Thank you.
You're doing smashing great. That's what I like to hear. Did you close the shop down early to be on the stream, or is it still functioning?
We're not open on Saturdays anymore.
Ah, in that case, we can get really smashed. Fantastic. That's what we
I
like
can't
to hear.
blame you, Taro.
That's what we like to hear.
Can't blame you for not opening on Saturdays.
Let me just bring up my last friend, another fellow Canadian. He's got an absolutely spanking channel, does some serious machines, well-educated man. In fact, he's got scholarships, he got masters, he's got degrees, and he got a pair of arms on him like you wouldn't believe. Please welcome to my channel, Double White 6. There's my man Bob. There you go, Bobby.
Hey guys,
Evening, Bob.
happy holidays. Didn't even know I was a Canadian. This is great news.
They moved to Philadelphia.
Canada annexed Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
It was on
You
the
got
news
it.
this morning.
Same thing. It depends what war you're in. So there you go. So
It's all right. Mick's Welsh, aren't you, Mick?
I am Welsh. I do come from Wales. I'm not allowed back in anymore, apparently. That's what they said.
Poor sheep.
Yeah. So that's my panel. So I'm still waiting on one or two more. If they turn up, if they don't turn up, that's just what it is. Maybe Bob is not Bob. Mills just got drunk and passed out in front of the TV watching a Terrell videos and using a Terrell cup. So maybe it's just what it is. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So that's good. So before we go on, then, what I would like to do is, if everyone could, there's a certain young lad that's missing, and he would be going absolutely out of his mind right now. If he knew that this panel was up here and he could talk to you, he would do. So what I want to do is just to have a quick little round robin. And when I blow you up and make you on a big screen, if you just wish my little tiny Riley boy a very happy Christmas, he would go absolutely bonkers in the morning and he'd be running around like a blue-ass fly. So we'll start with you, Brucey boy. I'd like to wish Riley a happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ryan.
Thank you.
I hope you're
Thank
having fun. And I hope you get a chance to spend some time with your dad out there in the workshop.
Cheers, Brucey boy. And my good man, Zippo.
Riley boy, I hope it was the best Christmas that has ever come your way.
There you go. Fantastic. Cheers, James boy.
Merry Christmas, Riley. I hope you have an amazing time. I hope your dad spoils you rotten from the moment you wake up in the morning till the end of the evening. Have a good time, dude.
Cheers, James. Kenny boy.
Happy Christmas, Riley. Just remember, be good to that elf on the shelf. He's nasty.
Jimmy.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Roy boy. I hope you have a great one and Santa brings you everything that you want.
Fantastic. And the grass rats.
Merry Christmas, Riley!
Merry Christmas, Riley boy!
Fantastic. And my man Bob.
How do we come over and beat that? Merry Christmas, Riley. I hope you get what you want, all those chocolates. And it would even be pretty cool to get a chocolate lawnmower this year. So put that on your wish list.
A chocolate lawnmower. Stick that on your wish list. Hell yeah. I'll take my hat off. Sweat like a pig. Right. So, what I'm going to do is go again. Who's that? Someone speak.
No.
I got to take a time out. I'll be right back.
Okay, mate. No worries. That's fine. The Zippo's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the channel link out there straight away. That's what I'm going to do, right? Because that's what I said I would do. So channel link goes out. Now, just remember, you got to be nice. If you can't be nice, you're going to be gone. So the channel link's gone out. So you can now come on up. If you want to ask a particular question, how to fix something, just want to spread the Christmas cheer, you can now do that. And I will just give you a little while up here just to say hi to the guys, ask some questions, drop it back down again, move on to the next person, and we just rotate and see how we go. And in between that, of course, you guys can just chit chat and natter and do what you want to do, and just chill out. So I'm gonna pour myself a beer whilst you guys are just gonna natter. Otherwise, it'd just be me talking all night long. So I haven't got a hams. I got a jolly old England Spitfire beer. That's what I've got going on.
Wow.
Looks fun.
Never heard of that. Thank you.
Oh, I tell
me
you
either.
something. You need to get your lungs around this. I'm telling you, it's one of those beers. I expect Jimmy knows about it. It's one of them beers. It tends to, if you're in a garden party. Not that I attend many garden parties, right? But if you're at a garden party or barbecue, and you've got 3 or 4 of these on the go, it's the sort of beer that creeps up on you really slowly, and then you find yourself doing a backstroke in the hot tub by about 4:30 in the afternoon.
Right
It's
on.
one of them ones.
What's the
With
alcohol
Nana.
percentage on those, Mick?
The strength on that one with Nana, yeah. The strength on that one is it's not very strong. I think it's about a 5.2. I think.
Okay.
Here you go. 4.5. 4.5.
That's weak beer, actually.
It's only 16.9. It's not that strong.
I'm telling you, it's a good one. Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year to you, and may your stockings be full, and may you find your 10mm sockets.
Snap towel.
No kidding, eh?
Right, I'm going to turn that alarm off because people are trying to get into the basement. So
I was hoping John Clem's going to come up and ask some questions, Mick.
John, who?
Clem, I think his name is.
Don't know who he is.
No,
the only stipulations I have is if you want to come up onto this panel, okay, I have rules. You must have your microphone turned on and your camera must be turned on because I'm having no festive nudity on my stream. Like that. I'm not having none of that going on. So I don't want to be seeing none of your homemade jingle bells flying around my studio. So
good thing it's only showing the waist up.
Yeah, I hear that. But, I have got H4.
Girl's not wearing any pants.
I have got H4 in my basement, and he's got his camera and his mic turned off. So if you don't turn the camera and your mic on, I will drop you down and make space for somebody else. So there you go, turn his camera. But I do have one other person. He speaks a very, very funny language, right? And before the stream, he was sort of not bullying me, but he wanted to come up. He's been itching to come up, and what I might do is just drop him down out the basement and ban him because it would really affect his day. But I won't do that. I'll bring him up. This is my good friend from a YouTube channel called Hobby Motor. I think he's Viking, so you have to put your Viking accents on. Please welcome my friend Klaus. There he is. It's Klaus.
It's Gloucester.
Hey, Klaus.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Merry
Klaus.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Chris,
Klaus, I'd just like to say thank you very much for your T-shirt you sent me. I was very grateful.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. And we were talking about beer. I mean, how cool is this?
Didn't you get one, Mick?
No, I did not get one.
Everyone else get one?
I have one.
I've got 2.
Have a look at that.
The stream's gone for the dogs already.
He's got
Yeah,
Hobby
it
Motor
is.
beer.
Guys, I don't want to ask any questions. All I want to do is say thank you for tons of hours of good entertainment, of really good tips and tricks. Every one of you. I watch you very often. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm going to go out again with a cheers.
Thanks, Klaus.
Cheers, Klaus.
Good, Klaus.
Cheers, Klaus.
Okay.
Cheers.
See you soon, Klaus. Feel free to come back up, Klaus, if you want to come back up when you're a bit more drunk. That'd be fine. No worries.
All righty.
Klaus, does your hat do this as well?
Wait, Mick,
No,
Mick, this is
my-
a drinking game, Mick. Every time someone new
This
comes
is
up,
this is manual shift. It doesn't. It's manual.
It's a Danish thing. Fair enough. Cheers, Klausy boy. There goes Klausy. Off he goes.
Centrifugal clutch.
Let's get that one gone. There goes Klaus. And I've got this H4NY. You're still in my basement, buddy, with no camera and no audio, so you're going to be gone, I'm afraid. So, pardon me. So another spot there. Let me put the link back out again. So feel free to hit the link. There you go. There's the link. So come up and ask these guys a question, or just spread the Christmas cheer.
Link lottery. Click on the
Say
link.
again.
You get picked in the link lottery.
Where's Elfskins?
Your guy's microphone is a little bit off. I don't know what it is. It sounds like you're a little bit distant. I don't know what it is. Just a little bit. It's not horrendous, but it's just a little.
I might have it covered up. I got so much crap taped to this computer.
That sounds a bit better where you are now, Terrell. That sounds a bit better.
Get your secretary to fix that.
probably at the bottom too, I think.
So feel free to come on up and have a chat with these guys and ask a question or just spread the warmth. You know, you guys have said to me, I want to come up and speak to these people, so I'm making it happen for you. And now you've all gone shy. I've got my man H4 still in there with no camera and no audio on, mate. You got to sort that. He can't come up.
I got a question, Nick. I got a question for Terrell, if I may.
You Kenny.
Sure.
You can ask any question you like.
How's the burnt kitty cat? The one that you found in the furnace?
She's doing well. She's doing very well. Mamo. Yeah, she lives at my house with the other two cats.
Yeah, I know you had an update video on the other ones, but I was just curious because that thing's been through hell and back. I tell you.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's very happy now. Are you a cat lover, Ken?
My cat does what we call atomic farts, and it'll literally melt your eyes. So,
what are you feeding them?
Great.
Not much, but I tell you that the only thing wants to do is eat, sleep, and fart. That's it.
They do say that cats are very much like their owners. They do say.
No. He's got me beat. I got to get out of the room. I can't take it.
So was that the cat that you found in the ducting? Was that the cat
that I found?
Yeah, did you? What a cat that got in like some extraction ducting or something like that one?
The cat that got burned, I adopted her babies. She had babies out in my shed.
Cool.
She's feral, so you couldn't get close to her or near her. But then she started sneaking in the shop and hiding in here.
Oh, right. That's nice. I'm not a cat person. I've got to say, I find them to be dishonest and deceitful and disloyal. Do you know? That's just what they are, aren't they? They're not a very loyal thing because you can feed it, right, and it'll purr and it's straight against your leg, right? It's happy, and then it'll go outside and then go to next door neighbours and eat around there, won't it? Do you know what I mean? They're just a bit dishonest. I'm not up for that.
I like them as long as they're ginger.
Oh no, that's a word for a ginger thing. No, I can't do that. Can't do that at all.
I like both cats and dogs.
I prefer dogs. I have got a gentleman down here now. I know he's been itching his pants to get up here to come and see you guys. Please welcome my friend Randy. Up he comes.
Hey guys.
Hey Randy.
Hey Terrell.
Hey, Andy.
How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm talking to the live stream.
You're
I'm glad I got to meet everybody.
You having a good day, Randy?
You too.
Yeah.
Have you got a question for the guys, Randy?
Yeah, Terrell, like, do you like collecting vintage, like antiques too, Terrell?
Do I what now?
Like collecting antiques?
Do I like collecting them? What, like antique mowers? Antique equipment?
Yeah.
The problem is I got nowhere to store all that stuff, so I end up getting rid of it after we do a video on it. And a lot of it is given to us, and then we have to give it back. But yeah, I saved some of it, but I can't save it all.
He's got quite the collection going already as it is. We need to get that we're going through. So yeah.
We're having an addition put on. We're in the process of having an addition put on the shop because we ran out of room.
We call that an extension over here.
That's what we're having an extension put on.
That's like myself. I'm into collecting antiques too, Terrell. I collect the old fans.
Old fans?
Yeah.
The ones where you can stick your finger in there and it'll chop them off?
I have one, but it's not real.
It's not real?
Yeah, let me turn my camera around here.
Terrell, he's known for his videos called the Red Fan Video. He's got hundreds of them, and he uses the fan with convection of just air pulling through to spin it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
There we go.
There's one.
That's kind of like the one you got.
It's a toy though. There's no motor on it. It's just
you know, here's what I did with it, Terrell. My vents are like on the floor.
Yeah.
I'll take this off.
Oh,
easy!
And when the air comes on, it'll spin it.
Oh, nice!
And Terrell, if you want, he's got hours and hours and hours of video just doing that.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
it's a hobby.
Jimmy, don't you have something similar on your log burner?
Yeah. I have a little heat source fan on there. It runs off the heat that comes up.
Convection.
And, just spins, no batteries or anything. It just warms up. We've got two now, 2 log burners, two fans.
Oh yeah, sorting out.
Yeah, I've got one of those old fans. We got one in the trailer, a General Electric.
See that one there? That red one, Terrell? It's actually just a decoration. I bought it at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, you buy it like that?
Yeah, so there's no motor on it and there's no cord. It's really decoration.
Okay.
Oh, look how old.
So that's why the blades move.
Looked like it was really old, like from the 1900s or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Randy, mate. Thanks for popping on up. I've got to drop you down and get someone else up
Merry
here.
Christmas,
Randy. Nice to meet you, Terrell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
There goes Randy. He was absolutely kicking himself to get up here. I do have one other person in the basement here. He's a little bit of a small engine guy. He does do a lot of small engine stuff for free. He's a real nice guy, all in general. Please welcome my friend John Clem.
Making that noise.
How are y'all? I'm doing good.
Hello, little John. How you doing, little John?
Doing great.
Got a voice for
Having a really
radio.
good day today.
Are you a disc jockey?
You're right, Terrell. He has got a voice. He has got a voice for radio, without a doubt. But
He's got the sexiest voice in the world.
Yeah, he's got a voice for radio. It's just a shame he hasn't got a face for it too. That's the problem.
This is true. Very true. Very true. Somebody's echoing real bad. I can't.
To be fair, John must be the most famous person here, to be quite honest, because you've done more collaborations than any of us, John.
Oh no, I'm just nobody.
You've done collaborations with myself, with Mick, and
yes,
Steve.
I collaborated myself.
To be fair, John, I have been saying to you for quite a few months now, you are a nobody. So I do support what you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
John, you didn't
But-
by chance voice Eeyore, did you?
No, I didn't. I may need to though. Yeah. But I'm just going to echo what Klaus said. I have learned so much from all of you guys, and I'm sorry, I've learned.
Again, John.
What is that noise?
That's me again.
I have no idea.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have
it
learned
was in
so
time
much.
with Jimmy rocking on his chair.
Yeah, for real.
What's your Christmas message, then, John?
I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. I have looked
everyone?
forward to this live stream. It's been really fun so far.
You're welcome, big man. You're welcome, big man.
But I appreciate everything y'all have done for us in the small engine world. You are a blessing, I assure you. Well, except for Mick, but everybody else is.
Yeah, bye.
I think I speak for everyone when I say we love doing it.
Here's Johnny boy. Much appreciated, mate. You can.
John,
you
how
can
did you get? John, have you finished putting up your Christmas tree now?
I hate to say it, we don't have one up this year.
Oh, I thought when you were on Kenny's live stream earlier, we could see it in the background.
In my background.
Mick, if I offend anyone, kick me off.
Yeah. No. To be fair, it's sort of no.
Well, I
rules up
swear
there,
that was.
Oh man, no, that's not me. That is not me.
Yeah, James, I missed it. Can you play me
Yeah,
again?
that's great, John.
James, I need to see that again. I need to see that. James, can you see that? I didn't see that.
That's funny, but
Yeah, John.
No, I do have a swimsuit like that, but that's not me.
It's actually an old photograph. John now has a tattoo across his back that says "Coke parties are welcome." So it's an old photograph.
God. Well,
John, you know
add
how much
this
I love
before
you.
I
I'm
get-
sorry.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, James. Let me say
All
this
right,
before I
Johnny boy.
get kicked off again.
Thanks for coming up, Johnny
Terrell.
boy. Much appreciate, my buddy.
Hold on a second. Terrell,
No.
Sorry.
you're so much
Fingers
fun,
slipped.
Mick.
I know.
Terrell, my daughter has watched you for many years, and she enjoys everything you do, and she loves y'all.
Oh,
She also
that's
said
awesome. Yeah.
she also said a few minutes ago she loves your cats too. She works for a veterinarian.
I saw that.
Been there for years.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
But
Thanks for coming up, John. You can go now.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody take care.
See you
Bye.
later,
We'll
buddy.
see you,
Bye.
John. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Thanks, John.
That Mick, what a meanie.
Yeah.
He's the Grinch.
What?
What's up? Hey?
Mick is a meanie.
Well, no, I've got somebody else there wants to come on up as well. I've got to keep. If I don't keep it moving, someone will
I'll
say,
come back. I'll come back later. I'll be here.
Come back, John.
All right,
Yes,
John.
sir.
Say hi
We
to
miss
your
your
daughter
voice already,
for us.
John.
I sure will.
Tell your daughter Merry Christmas from us.
She's listening right now. She just heard you.
Merry Christmas.
John, did you
Wait
manage
a
to
minute.
get all?
Wait a minute.
John, did you manage to get all your fruit and vegetable from the supermarket today?
Don't even go there, Mick.
Okay, I'll leave it where it is.
It's a Christmas tree, not a you-know-what tree.
Yeah.
John, before we go, let me hear real quick. Let me hear. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
There we go.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green
There you go. Cheers, Johnny boy.
That's
Catch
the
you later.
God. I'll come back. Y'all have fun. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
So Kane says, question for Terrell. Terrell, did you study or is it all self-taught?
He's got a guy that shows him and tells me.
Yeah, we have a guy that comes in and tells me what to do.
Outskins.
Everything.
No, I'm self-taught. We've been self-taught. Me and my brother. My brother, he knows like way more than I do.
Back before the days of Google.
Yeah.
He always was the smarter one.
Yeah, Terrell, you started in his shop, didn't you?
Yeah. He bought a shop when I was 17. He was 21.
Hey, Pat.
And neither one of us
Hey.
knew what we were doing. Hey, I know that guy. Pat the sound guy.
Hey, can you all hear me?
You're in the stunts
Yes, sir.
catalog.
Hey,
That's
you're
me.
Tell us. Can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You're the
Awesome.
sound
Yeah, I read your book every day. That stunts catalog.
Yeah, was it page 48, is it?
Are you still in the new one? Are you in the new one too? Let's look it up.
Yeah, and the new one too, I think. Yep.
Let me see. Page 48.
That was 48.
There he is.
Bring him up.
There's my ugly mug.
Check you out. Man, it's amazing what we can do with Photoshop, right?
Look
It's
at
really good.
And you got a haircut.
Oh no, it's all there.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Oh my God, it's a grass.
Yeah, people always asking me, they always say, is that a mullet? I'm like, no, man, I am party all the way around.
I thought it was just one of them hats that had the hair built in the back.
Right.
Oh no, there's lots there. Oh yeah. So how you all doing? Hello from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right.
Hello.
Oh, you're from where Bob comes
Yeah,
from?
just chilling out. It's been a busy while. Busy last little few weeks here, man. I've been going crazy flat out doing the sound guy thing, right? So I have hardly had a chance to touch a small engine. Like, oh, it's driving me crazy.
Did you just say flat out?
Oh, it's oat. It's we don't say a boat. I float a boat in my boat.
I'm learning because all it is. My friend Bruce does a lot of videos. I can't understand a word he's saying, right? So it's good to get this translation therapies in for me to understand Bruce and know what he's talking about.
And you know what his
Well, here in Nova Scotia, we're weird.
is? No do. You like no do?
And over here, we're no dote. Yeah, Nova Scotia, we got weird accents here because we've got a lot of what we call Cape Breton Island up the way here in north, and then we have Newfoundland close to us too. So I got a bunch of Newfoundlandese in me too. So I say, what are you at, boy? What are you at?
Stay where you're at and I'll come where you're too.
You got a bunch.
That's
of what
right.
in ya?
Oh, the wife's in the chat.
You've got a bunch of what in you?
Newfoundlandese.
Never heard
From
that.
Newfoundland. Yeah.
That sounds mightily painful.
Yeah. No, it's great. Great stuff. Great folks, man.
Cool. So do you have a question for anyone on the panel, or just want to come out and wish you guys Merry Christmas?
I just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and keep her between the ditches and the rubber side down, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Thanks for popping up, my friend. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Rock on. We'll catch you guys later.
Merry Christmas.
Later. So off he goes, and we also have another crazy Canadian. We got Wayne from Eliminator Performance has come on up. There's my old friend Wayne. How you doing, Wayne boy?
Yeah, it looks like us Canadians are taking over, eh?
It looks like somebody turned on the Canadian Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Unbelievable. Thanks for letting me come up, and I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully for all you guys in the small engine community, it's very prosperous for you. And just keep her going. We enjoy watching these guys all day while we're in the shop. The TV never shuts off on YouTube. So thanks a lot for being Jake, and have a good year.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Wayne. And I look forward to receiving my hat in the post in the new year.
Santa, listen, I got a call. It was an emergency call. It fell out of the bag. So I
hear you. Yeah, whatever.
We're checking.
Well, I sure enjoy my AP hat.
Oh, Bruce, why don't you just rub the salt in the wounds whilst you're there and be done with it?
I just realized my Zippo's backwards up here.
Say again, Zip.
I said, I just realized my Zippo's backwards up here.
I didn't get it a second time either.
Backwards.
Backwards.
His name is backwards.
Opiz.
It's okay on mine.
Opiz.
Hey, Opiz.
What happened to your hat, Bob? What's happening there? What happened to your hat?
I don't know. I just kind of lost the spirit there. It was still digging into my sideburns. I don't have enough hair left.
You're getting itchy.
You're okay, my friend. You're okay. Well, thanks for popping up, Wayne. I've also got who's that down there? Boneyard Garage. Just want to come up. He's a good YouTuber too. There's my mate Boneyard.
Hey, buddy.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good.
Hey, Boneyard.
Good. Just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Everybody's doing well.
That's a cool shot.
He's got the coolest shot.
Before you go,
You got more signs than I've got.
Can we have a little tiny shop tour? Because I think the guys would really like to see. Because you went from like a shack to what you've got now, which is like a nuclear Russian station going on down there. You really have overhauled your entire workshop, and it is absolutely banging. Without
like a memorabilia store exploded.
Yeah, I was working out of one of those Shelter Logic portable garages for years, and then I moved to this, which
it's nice.
It came out pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it.
That's cool. So just tell the guys on the panel, buddy, what it is you actually do.
Well, I actually took over my dad's business. I do small engine work like everybody else, and I also like to do a lot of custom things like apparel. I seen his wheelie horse that he got there. How's that working out for you?
Good. We gotta get back on it and finish it up. Almost done. But
cool.
time. We're always chasing the clock.
I'm always asking them.
Well, you need to come to my channel and check out my hot rod wheel horse.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same idea you did. I put a Vanguard 18 horse V twin in it on a wheel horse 663, what it was, and it's pretty fast. So if you get a chance, go check it out. I would appreciate it.
All right, I will.
Now there's an invite. Now, Boneyard, is that an invite to me to come over to your workshop as well? Because that would be cool. But obviously, I would need to be in your workshop when you're not there. That would be a better situation for me.
We could do that.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Cool. As long as you have no cameras and nothing like that, I'll be good to go.
You might want to get on the boat now and start heading.
You got no chance of price of fuel and flights at the moment. I ain't going nowhere. It's too expensive to go absolutely anywhere at all.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
But thanks for popping on up. Much appreciated, buddy boy.
Yeah, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas again, and we'll be watching you guys again on YouTube. And
fantastic. That's what
okay.
We like to hear.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.
All right, take care.
Great shot.
I'm frozen.
Are you frozen? We'll turn the heating up.
All right, I got this in the mail today. Thanks, Bob. That's from Bob.
There you go, from Bob.
Nice.
That's
you remember this, Bob? You don't remember sending it, do you?
He's like, my wife does that. I have no idea.
Yeah, my wife wants to send that out. I don't know what.
We got yours.
Who are those kids?
He gets no respect.
Carol, did Was it addressed to you, Terrell, or did it say or current resident?
It said current resident.
There you go.
The occupant.
So, Bob, what was that, Bob? What was that?
Christmas card.
It was a Christmas card I got from Bob.
Bob, you're a little sweet.
It just came in the mail when we got here. The mailman was standing outside the door waiting for it.
There you go. That's nice. It's always nice to get a little card in the post. It's always nice, you know. I still haven't got mine from you yet, James or Jimmy. Still waiting for mine.
Suzanne's in the chat, Nick.
I was thinking, let me just time her out right quick. Hang on 2 seconds. He's got his best jumper on. What James has he got his best jumper on?
Oh, yeah. That's. Oh, I need to go get my seat. Poundland, mate. Poundland.
And are those our John Deere deers on there? Those are John Deere deers?
They look like
John Deere deers.
John Deere, yeah, the O'Deers.
And you're not a John Deere dealer?
No, we're not a John Deere dealer, no. No, I used to be. Not anymore.
Where's your Scrub Cadet thing in the back?
Scrub Cadet. I know we had Scrub Cadet there last year. Yeah. Yeah. We got part of your necklace up here, Terrell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from that's actually an NGK, not a torch.
We'll send you one of these, James. We'll send you
Oh,
one
this is so close. That reminds
Yes,
me.
that's what we need. Yes, that's what I need.
We'll send you one.
Yes, please. That'd be amazing.
Father Christmas.
Oh, there he is. Father Christmas.
You put in Father Christmas's. Where's your sack to, Father Christmas?
Father Christmas is going to get an adult beverage.
I don't know what Zippo's doing. I think Zippo's actually deep in thought at the moment.
He's meditating. He is.
If you can hear me, I'm frozen.
Yeah. Go out, Zip, and come back. Go out and come back.
Looks like ET.
So I have got someone here in the basement that I think, to be fair, Terrell, you're going to get on like a house on fire with. Please welcome my good friend. This is going to be great. Here comes Robert. Come on up, Robert.
Turn that heater on now.
Where you guys cold? Uh-oh, where's this guy? Staying incognito there.
There's your dinner.
Okay.
Howdy, Robert.
How you doing, Robert?
Bruce. Yeah, I'm here, there, and everywhere. Got my let me see. Got my reflector.
Are you in the witness protection program or what?
Nah.
He's picking up
I
trash.
like to be high for the
Highway department.
Yeah, I used to do work for the highway department. We used to make safety flags for the Department of Transportation here in Georgia.
Usually, though, when you're incarcerated,
Nick.
Yeah, babe.
Nah, Nick. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? Put the hat back on. Put the hat back on.
No, please take it off, Nick. Please take it off.
I can't keep mucking about with it. It's either on or off. What do you want?
Take it off.
Oh,
So,
how you
Robert,
doing?
Robert, do you have a question for anyone, or you just going to come up here for a chat? What are you doing?
I'm up here for a chat.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I did a leaf relief job today, and I gotta get my chainsaw running. I got a tree to cut up Monday. Oh, I ordered some tires off of eBay, the Marathon for my Pulling XT. I get them in. Got the grease fitting I want, but valve stem is on the inside of tires, so I had to let some air out. Found out they got tubes in them. I'm like, What's up, double wide? How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Getting busy, man.
You're
Get those tires on and get rolling.
Yep. Yeah. Terrell, Slippers. How you doing?
It sounds like
Christmas. Getting crunk.
Yeah. Have you been having a party today, Robert? You been partying today or what?
Is that a Sparks?
Nah, I just been waiting. I just been waiting for these leaves to dry out. I've been mulching leaves up, and I tell you what, have a double cut.
Yeah.
But like I said, I wish all a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Cheers.
Thanks, Robert.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right.
Merry Christmas,
Oh
Robert.
yeah. And and Mick, if you want to, tell them about my YouTube channel if you have it in your subscription
Yeah,
list.
I'm a little bit busy at the moment, but I'm definitely going to hit you right up. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll get you there, brother. You worry about it. I'll sort you right out. Yeah.
All right.
He told us that too. Yeah.
Nice shirt.
Cheers, Robert.
All right. Au revoir, messieurs.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, take care. Hey, Mick, I got to run. I got an obligation here. So it's very nice being part of the channel. I'd like to say bye to everyone and happy to stop in for a little bit.
Don't leave.
You got to go let the cat out, Bob?
No, I got a dance recital to go
to. Good man.
Oh,
See you, Bob.
Are you dancing in it?
Yeah, he had to get the
No.
extra large tights.
No.
Those are some pretty sick moves.
Good on you, Bob. We'll see you soon, buddy boy.
Thanks
All right, take care. Merry Christmas, all.
All right, see you, Bob. Merry Christmas.
Bob.
Take care, dude.
All you do, buddy. Look at that shirt.
That's a nice
Look at him
shirt.
with that terrible t-shirt on. Look. He put that on right cheap. That was a cheap shot below the belt, Bob. That was. Shameless plug.
What do you-
Absolutely shameless plug.
So you can watch this Saturday stuff.
See you guys.
All right, see you, Bob.
What do you mean, Mick?
Just let that
Yeah.
go while you're
Speaking
gone.
of shameless
So,
plugs.
so Robert, he's a trip, right? I think. Oh yeah, that's a nice hat. Now that's a nice hat. See, that's quality control right there at its finest.
Does that come from the same place as my jumper?
We've been trying to give that hat away for a while now. Nobody wants it.
One of my balls is hanging out.
Is that Santa's sack?
La 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 la.
One of you what?
One of my balls is hanging out. I better tuck it back in my sack.
That's what I thought you said. I wasn't quite sure where to go with that.
Hey, James. I'm glad I never shared this on LinkedIn.
Hi, James. Ken.
Hi, Tim.
Klaus.
Howdy.
Mick.
So we got on the chat now. We got Tim Grasscutter Palmer. He's up in Scotland, Terrell. You've been to Scotland, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been to Scotland, Edinburgh,
I tried to go there.
and Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh and Glasgow. I didn't eat the haggis though.
No.
You missed
I don't
out.
eat
Terrell.
haggis
It's
neither.
good eating.
Did you wear a sporran towel?
Yes, I had nothing underneath it either. That's how you wear it.
Did you live up to my mug? That's the wrong way round. How'd you flip the camera?
You are an engineer. You figure it out. There you go. We bang.
We bang. Because I bang, you bang, and we all bang together.
Your wife's in the chat, James.
Sorry.
Don't
No,
apologise
she's
to
gone.
me.
She said bye. She texts me to say I've gone now. Okay. There's too much
How you
flirting
doing?
going on apparently.
How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing good, thanks, Mick. Yeah, just trying to get the last few bits ready for Christmas and that.
Are you all sorted for your kids and what have you? Got your turkey in and what have you? And
Yeah, my turkey's in. My turkey's been in for the last 2 weeks.
have you stuffed it?
No, not yet. I don't stuff it till Christmas Eve.
Oh dear.
That sounds so bad.
I walked into that one. I walked right into that one.
Special treat.
What will you be stuffing it with? Because if you want any tips about Christmas culinary cooking, then you need to speak to the man.
Jimmy the cook.
Jimmy the man. He's the one that's doing all the festive stuff right now. So Jimmy, what would you recommend for your ideal stuffed Christmas turkey?
Well, sage and onion, and then you'd always do a bit of spicy sausage meat if you've got some hanging about.
Yeah. I always put sausage meat in my turkey.
Bit of spicy sausage.
Yeah.
I think that's something the Scottish lacking is a spicy sausage. Don't you think? Don't you think, Tim?
Yeah.
You were pretty quick to admit that, Tim. To be fair, I'm a bit surprised about you, Scottish boys. I thought you might defend it a bit at least. I thought no.
Okay.
It's donut time.
The Roses are about.
It's donut time.
Donut time. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Ah, shut your face.
Well, he's a cop.
Ah,
He got a blue hat.
Christmas, everyone.
Zippo.
I hope everyone is
Hey,
doing
Zippo.
Got it fixed. Got it fixed.
Is your arm tired? You had your hand up like that for 20 minutes.
I don't know what you was doing, Zippo. I've done it again. Look, he done it.
He's frozen in time.
Oh,
again.
no, not again.
He's good at holding
Now that is his constipation face right there. He lands the cable.
Picture.
He'll be back. He'll be back. So we've got the Lawnmower Detective. There he is. There's Mr. LMD. There he is. Oh, Terry.
There's your dinner.
And there's your magnet.
There's your magnet.
It's donut time.
It is always donut time. How you
eyes are-
folks
your
doing
eyes
up
are-
there in Podunk?
Oh, we're doing
okay.
All right.
beautiful. Sunny, 75.
You guys are looking good.
Yeah.
How's everything over there? How are the donuts?
Well, they're a little stale today, but other than that, they're all right.
Get to them late, huh?
Yeah, I didn't eat them all yesterday, so I can't waste the budget on getting new ones today. So
It looks like you had them all yesterday. That's what it looked like. It looked like you had them all yesterday.
I'm working on my Christmas physique.
Yeah.
You've been working on that for about the past 7 months, I hear.
Yeah, it's a hard job.
Yeah, it is.
I was wondering. I'm sorry, Mick. I was wondering. I mean, if this is the place to ask a small engine related question.
No, wrong
You have
place.
to go
mate,
to
sorry.
one of those small engine channels and ask that.
I don't know what that is.
As long as it's not about oil, because if you start kicking off about oil, you're going out. I'm not putting up.
I know.
with a
I
2-hour
won't.
chat about oil.
I won't. What is oil?
It's all the
no.
same, just different label.
Yeah, exactly.
Oil's optional.
I got a question for Terrell and the crew. If you guys were going to go out and buy a brand new lawn tractor tomorrow, which engine would you make sure was on it? A brand new one, as it is today, from a mechanic's perspective.
Probably a Kawasaki. I mean, a kind of sucky.
Yeah. Okay.
I concur.
It doesn't matter, like a push mower or a zero turn. Or...
But I mean, it was just in general. I mean,
just
I get,
in general.
In my tiny weeny shop out here, I get asked that like 3 times a month. Which one should I buy? What engine should I buy? And I don't know. I kind of like to work on all of them. So from my perspective, I don't care. It's they're all good or not so good. It's. I was just wondering from you guys. I know you have a lot of experience dealing with all kinds of engines, and I was wondering what would you answer someone coming in with a question and say, what engine should I buy for my lawnmower?
Probably a Kawasaki, because we don't get a lot of them in with major problems. The ones we see a lot of problems with are the brakes and scrap them and the crawlers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
How
how about the valve guides though on the Cowies? The valve guides because of the dirty heads, nobody cleans them.
Yeah, that's that we do see that if they load up with if you get any kind of grass packed around them, they do overheat pretty quick.
Yeah.
And the valve guides do move.
What about you, Jimmy? Because obviously you run a slightly different bit of equipment, don't you?
Yeah. I've got the zero turn that we use. They've got Kawasaki engines on. I'm a big fan of Kawasaki engines, whether they're on our Ferris pedestrian mower or they're on the Aaron's zero turn that we use as well. They're great engines, really. Easy to work. Well, easy, not saying to work on, but easy to service 100%. And they're like, touch wood, we've never, in like 3 years of using them commercially, we've never had a problem with one. We just service it and it just keeps on going. That's it. But that's from my experience as a commercial guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy, in the UK, do you got any issues with getting parts for them?
I don't know because I've never had to get parts for them. He's the honest answer.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Cowie parts are big bucks.
Yeah, I have to get like just basically spark plugs, air filters, oil filters. They're all easy things. Fuel filters, no bother at all. The only problem I did have, I got an old Ferris pedestrian mower, and the starter on the top, the little pawl plastic bit that holds the spindles out, that's broke, and I'm struggling to get one of those over here. So, well, from anywhere really, because the machine's 20 years old. So I'm struggling, but I'm sure I'll find one from somewhere in the end if I really try.
Issue with Kawasaki's here is that they're all made in the States.
Yeah.
And we don't, at least not in Scandinavia, there isn't a dealer per se. There's a lot of people selling Kawasaki parts, but if they don't have it in stock, it has to come from the States, and that takes forever. I don't know. Do you see that, James?
Well, Mick, before Klaus gets on another oil rant, I'm gonna.
Hey.
I'm just going to tell everybody Merry Christmas.
I have a mute button which I could use.
Hey, Mendit Man in the comments there. Kubota diesel is the best for a lawn tractor. Kubota diesel engines, I reckon, are pretty much the best diesel engines going. And the Kawasaki petrols, they're probably my favourites. Those are the two. If you're running diesel, I'll go Kubota if you can. And however you pronounce it.
You say Mendit Man. Is that must be a new YouTube channel? Not heard of Mendit Man before. Mendit Man, is that a new channel?
Never heard of him, really.
Hi, Luke and Laura.
Anyway, as I was saying, Klaus, I love you. And
what about you, James? Do you see many issues with Kawasaki engines in your shop at all?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I just own the place. I don't know where it's dirty.
No, to be fair, yeah, I'd completely agree. Petrol-wise, Kawasaki, diesel, either Kubota or Yanmar, to be quite honest. Two very, very good engines. Yeah, Kawasaki, love them. If I was to build my own ride-on lawnmower, which I've always wanted to do, I would be putting a Kawasaki engine in it.
So we all agree, Kawasaki.
Yeah, there we are.
Thank
Unanimous decision. Right.
Thank you.
Lawnmower Detective, go for it.
Now, what do you want to say, Lawnmower Detective?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. Klaus, you know I love you anyway. Mick, thanks for having me up. And everybody behave, and we'll see y'all later.
Hey. See you, Detective. See you.
Chase
Merry
somebody
Christmas.
for me for Christmas, would you? Could you do me a favor and chase somebody for me for Christmas? Chase them.
Yeah.
All right.
I will.
Take a video of it. Make sure you got your body cam on. Go, this for you, Terrell.
I could just see Dave saying, I wanted sprinkles, not jelly.
I think Klaus has still got his handcuffs, though, hasn't he?
That's a good one. Yeah.
So
he's got the fur-lined handcuffs. Yeah. Got the ones with the fur
handcuffs.
The pink ones, yeah.
The ones you carry when you're on duty. The fur-lined handcuffs, right?
Yeah. Fluffy ones.
Yeah, I learned a long time ago that I don't handcuff the willing anymore, though.
Don't handcuff your willy?
No.
Don't make it.
Yeah, I don't handcuff that either. So.
You want to watch that anyway, Dave, because if you handcuff it too light, then your thin blue line gets a bit interrupted. You know, be careful of that. You know what I mean?
That's true. Absolutely. Yeah. When you start feeling your pulse, it's time to go. All right. Love you all.
All right. See you, Merry
Dave.
Hey, Terrell, I have one more question for you, if I may.
Okay, I didn't know you had
There you go.
The video you did on the Kohler oil filter, with it hitting inside where it blocked all the
yeah.
oil flow. Did
Yeah.
you discover that, or was there a service bulletin, or how'd you find that out?
Well, it came in for repair and it wouldn't start. And it was cranking over, but it wouldn't start. So we discovered that it had a thrown connecting rod, and we took it apart, and it's like, wow, it's real clean in here. It's like it was well taken care of. And it had fresh oil in it. And then we said, well, let's take that oil filter off and take a look at it. And then found out that the customer had just changed the oil. And then it quit running. So a $4,000 mistake for a $5 oil filter, $12. Well, I found it was short block, and then that saved them about half.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
So we thought we should let people know, because there's got to be other people out there, like I say in the video, that would go to a shop and they don't know what they got, and just give me an oil filter.
Yeah, I've never seen that housing though before where it sticks out so much.
Yeah, I never saw that either until that one came in, because we don't get a lot of those commercial mowers in there like that.
People have mentioned that tip off. What about that? What do you think about that?
Yeah, probably could have cut that off
that wouldn't
too,
affect
but
anything, would it?
I don't think it would.
With
but
like the way it shoots the
it's such an expensive engine. I didn't want to start hacking on stuff and changing it from original.
Cool.
So we got David. He's coming up to come and say hello to you guys. Hi, David. How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
fantastic.
Hi, David.
Man, have you been to a wedding or something? You look posh. You look scrubbed up.
He still has to work for a living.
I'm still at work on my lunch break.
Got hair all swept back. You looking smart, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you. So first and foremost, thank you guys for all that you do. Really appreciate all the great content that you put out on a regular basis. Terrell, the fuel experiment that you did was epic. And
was that my fuel experiment, or was that Terrell's? Because we did one very, very similar. I don't know who copied who initially, but
right.
Whose experiment was that one?
And we may never
be your idea.
They came out first, but it was honestly an epic. I could not wait every month for your new episode to come out to see if those engines were going to start or not. So thank you for that, and love the results. And then also really enjoyed the results of the Aspen and the what is that? Formix, not Formix. The steel branded.
Motomix.
Alkylate fuels.
Yeah.
Alkylate fuels.
The flame test.
Yeah, the flame test, and then it not attacking plastic or rubbers or anything like that. Really great information that you put out, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, keep watching.
Thank you for watching.
Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Will do.
That was a good series, by the way.
Yeah.
Carol, I really enjoyed that.
Well, thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Father Christmas.
Especially when Ronnie kept coming in and tossing in, Unbelievable.
You did it well, because it had an element of suspense in it over a whole year, right?
Yeah.
It was well done. It was very well.
But you gotta put Motomix on your wish list, because it's
Yeah, Motomix is not cheap. That is for sure. But guys, seriously, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. God bless you, and Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Thanks, David.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, buddy.
Enjoy your day at work.
Take care, buddy.
Now that Alkylite, that Aspen fuel, you guys have had that over there in Europe for years, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
They're now our channel sponsor.
Oh yeah. Oh, they are. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Our fuel sponsor, should I say? Yeah.
Is it? Do some dealerships have actual gas pumps at their dealership?
No.
Instead of
No.
buying it?
No. So it's all sold. They're in the 5 litre cans, 1 litre cans, all the 205 litre barrels.
Oh, okay.
There's a 25 liter. There's a 25 liter pail as well.
Oh, there's yeah. But no, it's not cheap, but it is amazing. It really is. I love it.
Oh, Here comes the experience.
First of all, I want to say thank you very much for all your channels, because I do get up like at 3 o'clock in the morning and watch all your videos. Knock it off. The question I have is, because I was embarrassed.
Cheers, Hank. Sorry.
Is, do you sponsor, or would you recommend, like, when they send you a free product, do you recommend after, using it, or would you continue using it and recommend it to all the other fellow grass rats, let's say?
Can I ask first of all, Hank, why would you ask that question? Is it something that you've been in the same situation, or are you just looking for advice?
Exactly. I was in that same situation. The product was pretty good, and then all of a sudden the product went to.
I agree.
So we're talking about HIPAA, aren't we? Talking about HIPAA.
Yeah.
I vet all the products, and right now I'm only putting 2 products on my channel, and that's Topton and Olights, and that's it. I stick with quality. If it's junk, I tell them it's junk.
Well, it was quality in the beginning. Everything worked out good, but then, I purchased with actual money on their site, and it came in junk. It wasn't like they gave it to me for free, I actually purchased.
So the issue was that you purchased a Tecumseh carburetor or something, and the bowl where they had drilled the jet nut at the bottom, that was offset, wasn't it? And the bowl
wouldn't even fit on the bowl.
The bowl wouldn't sit straight. Yeah,
it was terrible. I mean, the quality of the workmanship was really bad.
The HIPAA, from my experience, the HIPAA stuff was okay, and then it hit a line, and then after that, it's been pretty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they send you, people send you product to show on your station and everything, do you recommend doing that?
No,
only if you've tested the product and you believe in it. Only if you've tested it over and over and over. You explain to them, you send it to me, I'm going to look at it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do a video on it. It's just that simple.
Yeah, but if you liked it and then all of a sudden it turned into crap.
Yeah.
Then you go back and shoot another video and apologize for putting a bad product out there for people and try to find a substitute for them.
That's exactly what I did. But now, like Terrell and the grass rats there, they don't honor any kind of product, or they don't show anything. Do you think that's the way to go?
Depends.
Yes.
We don't really like doing product videos, honestly.
Okay, so maybe another question for the grass rats then, because we obviously see quite a lot of it in the hobbies that we do. Obviously, a lot of customers don't want to have an OEM carburetor installed onto a $60, £70 lawnmower. They'd much rather go for the cheap Chinese. So, do you guys do the same? Do you guys offer genuine only, or do you guys do a cheap imitation and you say it's what it is?
Yeah, we do that. We tell them, what the price of the OEM one is.
Give them options.
We give them an option or the cheap one, and then we explain that, if you go with this carburetor, the internal parts are not replaceable because they're different.
They are.
If the thing starts leaking, you're just going to have to put another carburetor on it. Yeah. So we let them make the decision. Do you want this cheap carburetor, or do you want to spend the money and get the OEM one?
But Terrell, do you when you use an aftermarket carburetor, do you get it from one of the big dealers like Oregon or Stens or?
If they offer it, because at least if you get it from Rotary and Stens, they'll warranty it.
Yeah.
So if it's bad, but if you buy it from Scamazon or Fleabay, then you run into some problems with like returning it, and
plus you're getting it from a reliable source.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had some aftermarket parts from Stens and Rotary that were crap, and And I told them it was crap. I said, yeah, I don't, this air filter or this, falls apart or cheap. And,
It's rolling the dice.
yeah, I've had some cables, some of those mower replacement PTO cables didn't work right. And too long, too short.
Right?
Yeah, most of the stuff does, but once in a while you'll get something that from
Well,
Seth
the thing
Rotary that's not, and then I let them know, and then they let whoever's in charge of that know too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
The thing is that we are small engine related channels, and we probably shouldn't be offering anybody's product. We should probably be recommending go OEM, and if you can't afford that product,
woohoo,
take that chance of buying Chinesium or whatever.
I think Hank, I think you're right, but I also think that there's a big difference. I mean, the grass rats, they have this for a living. Jimmy has this for a living. James has it for a living. Zippo, you probably has it for a living too. We don't. I mean, whatever free stuff comes in the door is like, yeah, who cares? As long as you can sort of stick your name to it, that there's not much to lose. But if you have a business on the side that starts promoting something that goes,
yeah,
it's
Something has happened in the OEM market for Honda though, because their Honda carburetors, the OEM ones are
cheap,
the same price as the.
Well, you say they're cheap, Terrell, but over here, I think over in the States, you can get a Honda carb for like what, $30, $25.
Right.
yeah,
that's
20,
not
the
happening here.
the OEM Honda carburetor you can get for like $25. So
Yeah.
a lot of times we won't even clean it. We'll just put a new one on.
Over here,
75 in Canada.
over here in the UK, Terrell, they're 80 quid, £80.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you
same
got,
here. Same here.
if you got
Well, you need to move here.
If you got, well, I want to, but
You need to move here and save some money.
apparently there's an issue with border force control. Apparently they just won't want me over there. That's what they're saying. Apparently,
To be fair, we with cleaning with carburetors as a dealer,
They
main
won't let us
dealer,
in, and they won't let make out.
we
Cheers, pals.
we won't clean a carb twice.
No.
If it needs cleaning twice, it gets replaced.
Yeah, too much
Yeah, that's
time
about right.
wasted.
Yeah, at £65 an hour.
Okay, so
You
I
can't.
just looked. A Honda OEM carb for a 160 is $56 Canadian, which would be 40 US.
They're cheaper here. You guys are all living in the wrong
That's
countries.
£3,000 over here. That is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a foot of snow in my yard, and it's a wind chill of -34.
We've been having problems getting a lot of Briggs parts.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have
cams.
stock, or they discontinued them altogether.
You
They
think they're on their way out?
something, it's like they don't make it anymore. No, we don't have it. We discontinued it.
Right.
Especially the timing gear. I mean, that thing there is like, you put it in there and all of a sudden, it falls apart again,
Is that the cam gear you're talking about, Hank?
Pardon me?
Is that the
Cam
gear?
camshaft.
Yeah, the cam gear,
Yeah, that crazy damn thing slips, eh?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They cheapened out on them,
I know. What a horrible company they've turned into.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what? When a Quantum comes in,
it's the accountants that's taken over Briggs.
Well, yeah, but now
And
businessmen own them. They're not into small engines.
yeah. When a Quantum comes in, does everybody go like, yeah?
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, yeah.
So we
No,
have
but in terms of carburetors, OEM, I've just been working on a Kawasaki FR651V. The OEM carburetor for that is $711 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
$700.
That's a
for
mortgage.
carburetor.
I'll take two of them.
Ultrasonic.
We have got a gentleman here. He's called Small Engine DIY. I have seen him floating about on YouTube for a little while now. He's coming up and say hi. How you doing, buddy boy?
Good. How you guys doing?
Taco Tuesday.
How you guys doing over there?
Good.
All right. We're doing okay. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good
Doing
man.
good.
Have you popped up for a bit of a chit chat? See how we're doing, or what you up to?
Yeah, I've always sat by and just listened to you guys, but I wanted to join in on the fun.
You see, you can't just sit back, because what I tend to do, I tend to put the camera on, yeah, when you're not watching. To be fair, it is Jimmy's first live stream. He's not quite in the groove yet. You know, you've got to be quite aggressive to speak on this panel.
I've eaten all my sandwiches. And I'm drawing pictures, so there you go.
Like being in school.
So is it going to be Jimmy the artist now, as well as Jimmy the cook?
Yeah, maybe.
He's got like a mobster name, Jimmy the Mower. What do you the lawnmower? You should call your channel the Lawnmower Mafia. I'm Jimmy the Mower. I'm breaking fingers. You put an aftermarket part on there.
Hey Jimmy, I like your video. I laughed at your video yesterday with the or 2 days ago with the Scarifier. Scarifier.
Yeah.
Scarifier.
That's it. That's the Midlands dulcet tones for you right there, isn't it? Scarifier. That's it.
Scarifier.
or aerator, or aerator, as somebody calls them, or whatever they do.
Yeah.
You get a lot of machinery. It's like you guys going on about recommending machinery and recommending things. I don't ever recommend anything. I don't think. I'll just do an independent test of it, and I'll show how it's used, and people can look at it, and that's it. I would never recommend one thing over another. I think really.
What about how move a turkey, mate?
It's very easy, Jimmy, to get a product. Like, I've got this cheap Chinese diesel heater in the background here. I've done a video on it.
Yeah.
It's working like an absolute charm, right? And
I know I've got one.
Yeah, no, they're really good, you know. And you go on YouTube and you punch in cheap Chinese fail, it's gonna show you 55,000 videos of them catching fire. It's as simple as that.
It will, yeah.
You know,
mine works a treat. Have you got a little remote with yours, and you just click it on, and away it goes, and that's it.
Yeah, I've got one somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Apart from when you first turn it on and put it on full, and it sounds like a jet engine warming up, but once you get up to temperature, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, you got it.
They're great. I think they're great, and they're like economical as well, aren't they? And
well, it was about -2 in here, Jimmy, when I first coming down this afternoon to get set up, and it's now 16 degrees in here. It's lovely. And it's used no fuel at all. They're really economical, and for what I've got in my little workshop, they're fantastic.
Yeah, and you run them on kerosene as well, you know.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to bother, because Chinese engineering and what have you, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to deviate from what it is. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Yeah,
that's it. I used to chuck a gallon of kerosene in the Land Rover every winter just to thin the fuel down a little bit and get it to run a little bit hotter.
Yeah, but the kerosene here in the States is a lot more expensive than the diesel fuel itself.
Yeah, right.
And it's going to be a little rough on the pump, the kerosene.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any lubricity. Can I say that?
Oil guy.
Careful, Klaus. Come on.
I'm sorry. It's lit. I'm sorry.
So
grass rat. If the grass rats don't know, I'm on a leash here. So.
Yeah. My button is bang.
Not in
my button is on you.
If there's one thing Klaus loves, it's lube.
Yeah. It ain't.
I wouldn't quite put it that way, but yeah, James.
Nick, go back to DIY. Where are you from?
Yeah, let's have a chat. What have you been up to? You can't just
sorry
sit
about
there and
that.
say nothing. What have you been up to?
Oh, the same old thing. I've got a ton of projects going on. I'm out here in Texas, so we finally got some weather that cooled off down here.
What you working on?
What am I working on right now? I just got actually, it's a little mini bike, one of those Coleman, the 200X. And I'm going to be souping that up just for fun.
Nice.
What else I got? I got a 69 Cub Cadet that I'm going to start restoring.
Ooh, what model? Like a 107, 127, something?
106.
Ooh, standard transmission, 10 horse.
Yeah.
Mr. Mobile. Nice.
Oh, I
And
love
what
that.
else?
I
I'm
love them.
fabricating a lot of stuff these days. I'm making a motorcycle lift, and oh gosh, what else? Yeah, I just got my hands full. So,
Is it a hobby for you, or what is it for you?
it was a hobby. So I'm a mechanical
Now it's a
engineer,
chore.
and I used to, used to be in the automotive. I worked for Dana Corporation.
Oh yeah,
So I
rear
used to
ends. all that
design,
stuff.
I used to design the front ends on SUVs,
Hmm.
and I moved from there and got here in Austin, and I was a mechanical engineer forever. But I just started branching off. I've been working on these little motorcycles, mini bikes, small engine stuff since I was a kid. I think I built my first go-kart when I was, 12 or 13, I think.
Perfect.
And
Hey, where'd you go to school? A&M? Where'd you go?
I went to University of North Texas.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I went there and then finished my engineering and got an MBA. And
Just like me. There you go. Education.
all right. Oh yeah. Now I'm about to do a little program starting in February. I'm getting offshooted again. I'm starting to get into the 3D printing and additive manufacturing, and I'm about to take a little course at MIT in a few months.
Perfect.
So I just do this for fun, but I'll just keep on. I'm having a blast at it.
Cool.
Yeah, why not?
Throw
Why
a
not?
link out for the channel. I gotta check them out.
Yeah, so can someone please chuck out Small Engines DIY's channel out for me? Chuck a link out in the chat.
Yeah. I actually have two channels. I have the Small Engine DIY and V3 Precision.
Yeah. Now, with your dogs, do you actually own those dogs, or do you just take care of them for a while?
One of them was my my niece's dog. Loved that dog. She had moved off to Colorado, and I miss them both. But I have another dog here. We just got her out from the Williamson County, animal shelter, and so I've got her over here. And yeah, so we'll probably get some more. We'll probably get some more just to take care of them, or yeah, we always have a ton of animals around here. So.
Yeah.
Good animal lover. I like animal lovers.
Oh yeah, I love them. Love them.
Mick, I love you too. You're an animal.
We've got your channel. We've got your channel link running in the chat now, so they're running it in there for you. So thank you very much indeed. That's cool.
All right.
I've got to drop it down. Thanks for popping up, and we'll get some more people up here. We've got William up here now. So thanks for popping up, buddy boy, and we'll catch you another time.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Hey, see ya.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good.
Merry Christmas.
So who's this? We got Knight Rider or something. Who's that?
How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going, William?
Are you on your lunch
Not
break?
too bad.
You're looking
Yeah.
great. You're looking sharp, William. Looking a bit like the Fonz going on there.
Yeah, I got the There you go. Got my Ray-Bans on.
That's what you look like when you come out of the eye doctor. You got to put the glasses on.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's right.
What-
I just want
what
to
you up
come in
to,
and say
William?
Merry. Not much. I just want to come in and say Merry Christmas to y'all and
To y'all.
yeah, to
Hey,
y'all,
y'all.
to you all.
Where are you at? Where are you at, Williams?
in North Carolina, Terrell.
Okay. Nice. How's the weather there?
I've actually, I ain't sure if you remember, Terrell. I called and talked to you a couple times in your shop. You just happened to answer a couple times. One day.
So you're a stalker? Is that what you are? You're a stalker?
Yeah, stalker.
Okay.
We get a lot
It's been about a year ago.
Terrell, did he put his number on? Did he put his number on barred when he rang it 2 or 3 times? Did you block it?
I blocked him.
Good man.
I think I tried back and it's blocked.
He got one of them looks, Terrell. He got one of them looks like he got a shotgun down the side of a car. You're not block that man. You know what I mean? He got that look about him. You know, he can get out of the car with a big long leather jacket on.
What's your full name?
William Eisenhower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I talked to you a few times on the phone.
Yeah. William.
Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Is that William?
What's the weather like right now? How hot is it out there? Like 60?
It's about 40 something now.
Oh, not that much warmer than it is here.
No, about 45, something like that.
Yeah, William likes working on chainsaws in his kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got dinosaur syrup pouring on there?
How about one? Do what?
You pour dinosaur syrup on your pancakes?
Yeah.
You see, any American man that's got a chainsaw in the kitchen, I wouldn't be visiting. I wouldn't be going around. I wouldn't be doing that. There's no one seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Do you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be going around there.
Yeah, they had chainsaws in their kitchen too.
Yeah,
Leatherface.
I wouldn't be doing that.
That took place in Poda.
Yeah. So has it been one of your lifelong dreams to actually talk to Terrell before then, William?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
I've been a fan for a long time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You're always ringing him up and trying to talk to him and go around and see him and what have you. Yeah, sounds like you need to get an injunction put in place, Terrell. Sharpish. Sounds right. It sounds like you get your bill around there and lock the place down.
I'll get the lawnmower detectives on them.
There you go.
Not those guys. It's like Norman. They scare me.
Cool. Well, thanks for popping up, William. You've been an absolute blast.
Nice talking with you, Eisenhower.
Yeah, see you, William.
Take care, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Cheers, William. Take care, dude.
Christmas.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Man, it must be happy hour over there.
Always.
Let's put the
Cheers,
link.
mate.
Cheers, mate. let's put the link out there. Terrell, you're not a drinking man anymore, are you?
Yeah,
you don't drink no more, do you?
Yeah, I drink.
I thought you said you were packing up.
Who said that? Who's spreading more lies?
I think you told me that last year. You told me you had to stop drinking or something, or you didn't want to drink no more.
You read it in Time magazine.
I don't want to drink any less.
That was just one morning. No, that was just one morning. That's all.
Fix your hands.
I gotta quit drinking his own urine.
It looks like we got a Mandalorian in the stream. Please welcome to the stream, Steve's Small Engine Saloon.
Oh,
hey,
There he is.
There he is.
Hey, brother.
What was Steve?
How you doing,
Oh my
Steve?
God!
That's a funny looking welding helmet.
I was going to say, is this Walbro's new chainsaw helmet?
No, I just realized I'm in the wrong chat here. I thought.
Okay, it's fine. You can go.
You think it was cosplay or something, did he?
Bring him back. I want to see the Mandalorian.
Make sure you got your hat on, buddy.
I got a podcast to go in a second.
Hank, I'll drop you down, buddy. I'll drop you down, please, Hank. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Cheers, Hank. See you soon, buddy.
Take
Take
care,
care,
buddy.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, Henry.
Take care.
Cheers, Hank. Take it steady.
Take care, Hank.
It goes,
Hey,
Hank.
Steve, I thought COVID had finally sort of reached Vancouver Island for a minute.
Well, that's what we use on Vancouver Island for COVID masks. We just all have Mandalorian helmets on. Yeah. Woo. Hey, oh man, I have a serious question. I know, wrong place, wrong time for a serious question. I understand. Now, I was talking to Junior from Terrell Fixes All a little while ago, and he said that there's absolutely 100% chance that they are going to be at the GIE in 2023 next year. Is that still true?
Did I say that?
No. I'm putting words in his mouth, but is that you guys think Maybe.
No, I think we're done with the GIE
I don't think we're
thing.
going back.
Really?
It's more of a. It's turned into more of a landscapers convention.
Plus,
now.
we've gone so many years, we're kind of over it.
Okay.
Yeah, we've kind of got wore out our
burned out
welcome.
on
I
it.
guess we're
Yeah.
overgrown.
Gotta go do other stuff.
And
done that. Yeah.
And also the reason I asked that was because Mr. James Hayes up there on the top. Is it true?
It's
James?
true.
Oh,
It's
you're
true.
going. You're going to the next year's. You're going to
Mhm.
Louisville.
I am venturing across the pond.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, you've only got one airport over there or something. So just
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Evidently, we do. Yeah.
and it's like less than a mile from the expo.
That's brilliant.
Close.
Excellent. Near
Uh-oh.
near Texas.
Nice beard, Steve. When did you get one of those?
Hey, Christina, happy birthday 2 weeks ago, but happy birthday, hon.
I was so jealous of Jason Pate. I just had to do it. I had to do it. And I said,
Looks
hey,
like everyone's getting into the game, aren't they?
I was like, yeah, you don't have the gray though, but look at the gray in there.
Well, if I'm being honest, Steve, I always had a thing for salt and pepper beard. So
Yeah.
Oh Lord, here we go. If
Well-
I go back to Steve's channel, I think when Steve thought I was biting the bucket is when his beard started to fill in.
No, that's just salt.
That's straight salt.
Peroxide.
is it getting hot in here? Is the
Peroxide.
heat too high in the house?
Oh Lord.
Sorry, Jason. Sorry, buddy.
But please send April my best.
Zippo is
I will.
on it.
Good stuff.
I tried to.
There's a bit of salt and pepper going on. There's a bit of salt and pepper going on.
Look at that.
I tried to grow a beard, but puberty did not treat me well.
Do you have any questions?
Oh,
What, James? It's not over yet, or
All right, so I'll go first. So I don't know, Troy, did you see my comment in the section? So I asked James a question. So James has a really big shop. Seems like a really big operation. Your YouTube channel has grown significantly. The quality of your videos is great. How does YouTube affect your day-to-day operation? Do you take hours out of your day, or now do you dedicate a whole day like Carol does to record it?
Sorry, made me feel quite warm there. Thanks.
James,
I'm.
you rule. I love you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I'm on it 4 days a week now, on our media side of the business rather than just a YouTube channel. So I've got a full-time videographer as well, and the dealership I work on that about 1 day a week now personally. So that's all. I got a great team in the dealership.
James,
So,
throw his
yeah.
name out. Give him a plug. I know what his name is. Your videographer. Oh, he doesn't want his name out there?
Oh no, it's now Jill.
Oh,
Mm.
it's now Jill instead
Yeah,
of
it's not.
Will?
Yeah, it's now Jill.
William
No, I'm joking. It's cool. He's still called Will. I just love that look on your face. It's priceless.
I was like, okay, did he just transgender?
Yeah, no, yeah, got amazing team on the dealership side. So yeah, they run the dealership and do a great job. I only get involved when there's problems, which is the bad side of it, but it's still good side. And then yeah, I'm pretty much focused on the media side of the business now, which is like you said, growing like mad. Because not just our YouTube, but our TikTok's growing has gone crazy as well recently.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great, great.
So that's
You
good.
do
Yeah,
so
but no,
much social media.
How many views have you got on TikTok now? Then loads. So I don't really use that.
what
platform.
in total is really I think it's like 4.5 million, but we've only been doing it like 4 months I think in total, and we got that. Yeah, so that's gone really well.
And James, is your TikTok called
Machinery Nation.
Machinery Nation? Thank you.
Yeah.
And do you think that's driven more traffic to your YouTube channel?
No, I've never found too much cross contamination between the two. If you know what I mean, it's the people are very sort of blinkered. It's a bit like Still and Husqvarna fans. They're blinkered. You can't. If a Still guy, you guys know what I mean. You know, if they're TikTokers, they're TikTokers. If they're YouTubers, they're YouTubers. We've got a few who use both, but not that many.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I put a couple of videos on TikTok and I had like 2.2 million views on them and stuff, but I never really got anything from it or anything for it. You know, it just did TikTok and that was it.
I haven't got any monetary value from it whatsoever.
No. Is TikTok monetized like YouTube or?
It is, but you've got to do some big views. So
okay,
they're on about like you've got to be 100,000. I think from January you've got to be 100,000 followers on TikTok to be considered. And then it's still only considered.
One video to really take off and get an incredible amount of views.
Yeah, but then you got to keep that up. That's the hardest thing.
I have 30. I have 30 followers on TikTok.
I guess
I'm on my way.
Pick me. Steve, you're on TikTok? Steve, you're on TikTok?
Well, as of like 2 days ago, yeah.
And you had 30 followers, you said?
Yeah.
You have 31 now.
You gotta do more dancing.
But he's got 30,000 on OnlyFans with a peppered beard.
It's getting embarrassing, Chrissy. Chrissy was begging. Is getting embarrassing. You're married. Your husband is right. Your husband's right beside you.
What's that?
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
So you guys have been working a lot on the older equipment. Is this a lot of stuff that you didn't experience in your younger years and it's stuck down memory lane? Or is this just no rhyme or reason to some of the older equipment you have in the shop? I know some of the stuff is given to you or abandoned. You know, how does the older equipment come onto the channel?
We found that the fans like the older stuff. So that's why we kind of focus on that a lot now. And then we'll do how-tos once in a while.
Sometimes people give us stuff, though.
But yeah, we get a lot of stuff. But yeah, you're reading the comments, and there's a lot of people that, you know, it brings back memories for them.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm saying, but what about you? Because I know some of the, like the Lone Boy stuff you mentioned, your brother's shop and stuff like that. But
yeah, because I was the one when I was a mechanic there. I was the one that they piled all the lawn boys on because nobody else wanted to work on them, and we didn't have a Bruce Pender to fix them for us. Because you like the lawn boys, don't you, Bruce?
I don't mind them. They actually quit coming in.
Really?
Yeah. Just from age, eh? I mean, okay, there's the new green, Briggs and Stratton lawn boys with a punched MTD box or deck. But that's not a lawn boy in my mind. The real lawn boys are the old two-strokers, the 30-to-1 two-strokers, and you got to find parts like that primer button that's really hard to find and stuff like that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, harder and harder.
That's funny. We don't even get them over here.
I love the old ones, the old brick tops, the old OMs.
Don't they have the best governors on them?
Yeah.
The vertical recoils. Yeah.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
That's a museum piece.
That looks like something Bugs Bunny would ride.
That's what we use to sharpen Terrell's teeth for that fan. Just say he puts his teeth close to his teeth, then he sharpens his teeth right up.
That's an ocean violation waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's old. That's old.
Yeah, those old lawn boys by us fetch phenomenal money, especially if it has the gas tank that's like separated. I think it's like an orange tank.
Yeah.
If they're in running condition, all they do is have to run. You're looking at $500 to $600 minimum.
Oh yeah,
and they're gone.
Yeah, those are the Toros with the Suzuki two-stroke. Those are the commercial.
It's much like when Terrell goes to these. You went to a recent tractor mower meet not so long ago, Terrell, didn't you? And you've only got to look around you to see what the guys and girls are collecting there. If there's a slight following for it, then there's a value for it and there's an interest in it because these machines are getting fewer and fewer and fewer between. So I think personally, with the way that the industry is going with regards to battery power and what have you, now's the time to swallow up all these old vintage bits of kit, because they're not going to be about forever, because people are actually starting to scrap them now because we just don't want them, So I think in 10 years' time that there will be a really big following for them.
And that's you got to think about this too. This is how they're going to get rid of all that gas-powered equipment once this battery stuff starts taking over. They're just going to quit making parts for it.
Right.
So that way, when you bring a mower in and you can't fix it because you can't get the part.
Yeah.
Hey, what about that most dangerous snowblower ever you made yesterday, or the day before?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Eh? Talk about a machine. Eh? That's a machine.
A true
in the comments, they were talking about that Gravely, and then I looked that thing up. Boy, I'd like to get one of them. That thing is really dangerous.
Oh yeah, but the whole front is exposed.
Yeah.
You know what? You ever see the old moto mower sharks? The ones with the triple exposed.
Yeah, it's called a Jari Shark.
Chain drives. Yeah,
Yep.
those are crazy.
Craftsman has the Drift Breaker. Then there's Moto Shark, and then I forgot the one that Taro had on his channel. Those are two.
That was the Craftsman.
That was a Craftsman 7-horse Tecumseh. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. With regards to when you build, I finally managed to get a chainsaw working on my channel the other day, which I was very proud of. But
you said that was a 30-year-old chainsaw. You said.
The Husqvarna 50 Rancher.
Yeah.
But the comments is everyone's, that was my first saw. That was the first saw I serviced, and that's that history and those feelings just come rushing back.
Yep.
The first saw I ever used was a Husqvarna 40, and I'm waiting to get hold of one so that I can get that back working.
You always
again.
remember the Rancher though with that brown top, that like cream colored top.
Yes, yeah, it is a sexy saw, that is.
Another rare chainsaw I'd like to get is that Dolmar. Dolmar made a chainsaw with a Winkle engine on it, a rotary.
Oh, the rotary, yeah. Yep.
A Winkle.
Winkle.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke.
Was it Winkle or was it a Sachs rotary?
All I know is it had a rotary engine.
I think it's a Sachs, because Sachs and Dolmar
they were together. It used to be called Sachs Dolmar.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Dolmar supposedly is the inventor of the chainsaw. Dolmar.
Are you looking on eBay every week or on a daily basis to see if one pops up?
No. There's a guy that's in the next town over from us that said he's got one, and he was supposed to bring it down, and we were going to do a video on it, but he never did.
Yeah.
I want to get one of the twin cylinder ones. The twin cylinder.
We had a twin cylinder
Dan
arm come in once, which was a customer's, just to fire up. It was amazing. It sounded like you had to wear earmuffs. There's no getting away from it. But it was just so beautiful.
I have to apologize to everybody because I'm still working on that 100cc 1966 Homelite, and
you should do a collaboration with Leon. That would be cool.
Yeah, exactly. That thing. I can only try and start that thing 3 times. It's got no decompression. It's 100 cc's, like a lot of motorcycles aren't 100 cc.
Yeah.
And when I try and start that thing, I put my foot on the top, and it's like a kung fu move. And I've only got 3 tries, and I got to stop.
We call that the Armstrong starter. Makes your Armstrong.
And it's got 4 reed valves in that intake. 4. Pretty cool.
Was that one of the engines they used to use for a go-kart? That Homelite?
McCulloch's did.
It sure would work for it. It sure would work. Yeah.
I know Homelite, they used those engines for go-karts, and then they used that McCulloch. McCulloch made 125cc chainsaw.
Yeah, can you imagine? Steve's good friend Donnie Walker. He did a lot of that go-kart racing with the old McCulloch go-karts. Donnie Walker's channel.
So
I've got some centrifugal clutches for those. That's a fan had given me. So I'm looking for one of those McCulloch engines. I'd like to put it on a
Donnie may have something. You should call Donnie Walker. He was still into that go-karting stuff.
Yeah. He still is. He lives 15 minutes away from me. We're going to do some collaborations too. Terrell, his channel's name, YouTube channel's name is Donnie Walker. That's it, just Donnie Walker.
Like Johnny Walker, like the booze. But Donnie.
And his older brother is Johnny Walker. I worked for Johnny Walker for 3 years. Is that not the coolest name ever? Johnny Walker. Yeah. Crazy.
Walker Saws and Forestry, isn't it, Steve?
Say again, sorry, James.
What is it called? Walker Saws.
Yeah, Walker's
Shop.
Walker's
Saw Shop. Yeah.
He's got his own brand of bars and chains and everything. He's really gotten big.
Yeah.
Well, I got half the name. My surname is Walker.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. On that note, Mr. Mendit Man down in there in the bottom right hand corner, I'll tell you this: his name is Luke Walker, and his middle name is Sky.
It isn't actually, but it sounds
Skywalker. Absolutely.
And you're the Mandalorian.
I was born just before the film, actually. So
use the force.
And it's funny you say that because Jason looks like an Ewok.
Oh,
in fact, I'm gonna start calling him Wicket from now on.
You gotta get a little gray in that beard, buddy.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's
in there. Some of mine.
Yeah, and then you'll look like me in 4 years.
Marriage will do that to you.
I like it. I like it.
I think it only looks a bit grey because it's been raining outside and the colour's starting to run out of it.
Get a room.
So what have you been up to, Luke? Been up to much, buddy?
Not too much today, not really. No, we've got to go on a bit of a trip. I think you know about that to see Laura's gran. Yeah, so we've just been sort of sorting out to sort of get going. Yeah, pretty soon.
So you're off to Scotland?
Yeah.
When are you going, or don't you want to confirm that?
I'll prefer not to confirm that, but it's pretty soon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but it's pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, because Laura's gran isn't too well, so it's sort of a.
Are you going to take that moped behind you?
Oh,
Are you riding that Scotland?
No, not on that. It's a bit far. 450 miles, I think it is. We've got to go. So.
Oh, you'll be there in no time.
It's a bit cold at the moment to go up there on that.
We just had a guy drive a generator over from Ohio on a little Honda.
Oh yeah,
on a Honda 70.
That's awesome.
Really? My dad's got a Honda 70. My dad's got a Honda 70.
Well, speaking of driving, Zippo, Ruby is leaking dinosaur syrup, and that motor's new. I thought you handled that pretty well. You're telling me that there is no frustration or anger, because the only way to fix that is it's got to come out again.
No, it's not. Ruby's not leaking. Clifford's leaking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, Ruby's okay. Clifford, the 92, and it's actually a transmission output seal that's leaking.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was a rear main.
I wasn't sure if it was the rear main or if it was the transmission, and I confirmed it was the transmission. Okay. So
Ruby, 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 do you love me?
But no, Ruby's doing fantastic. I just took it on a 260-mile trip last Saturday to pick up a tractor, pulling a 18-foot enclosed, and it did great. No worries, no problems.
Frank and Ruby got together.
Hey Tara, which Dolmar did you say that was just now? You'd like with the rotary engine?
I don't know what model it is, but it's not a very big chainsaw. It's only like a 16-inch chainsaw.
Okay, because I just found the oldest Dolmar I've got. I just went and found it. Is that there? But I don't think that's a rotary saw.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. What year is that?
I don't know, but it's a.
There's still
this is a 116.
Looks like about a 65 to 69.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Has it got chain? Has it got chain brake? Has it got chain brake?
Look at that beautiful bar on that, eh?
Carved the turkey with that one.
Yeah. Carve that turkey head. Put that turkey head back on. Are they still called Dolmar over there, or are they going to Makita like they did here?
Yeah, they went to Makita over here.
Yeah, now they're red Makitas.
But that's yeah, no more as of this month, isn't it? No more of making Makita petrol equipment.
No.
Got production.
Yeah. So what are we all going to do when it's just battery equipment left? What are we really going to do?
I got a secret on my sleeve. Stay tuned to our channel, you'll find out.
There's 10 of us in this box here right now.
Oh.
Did you just say you got a secret and it's called Steve?
Oh.
I got lots of secrets called Steve.
Because you know, And will anybody make any true commercial battery equipment?
They do. There is true commercial battery equipment.
Oh yeah, there it is.
They might they do label it as commercial, but
KMS4. It's just a little saw.
That's beautiful.
So Jimmy's nodding his head with sort of disgust and disappointment, as if to say to you, Jason, you're talking out your ass. So what is it you want to say, then, Jim?
Well, we go out 8, 10, 12 hours, maybe a little bit more in the middle of like May, June, July, when we really have to work. And we're taking, we've had battery equipment on test, and we're taking battery after battery after battery, and it's just not made for commercial work. That's it. They're commercial machines, but they're not made for commercial work. I can guarantee you that. We've had some good stuff, and we've had some stuff that's worked well, but none of it's kept up with the petrol sort of stuff. No.
So what is it that you're actually seeing, Jimmy? That's actually failing. Is it?
They don't have the runtime. They just do not have the runtime.
And does that have an effect if it's hot or if it's cold? Because I've been talking to some lawn care guys just this week, and they're commercial, and they came in for some repair work they needed doing, and they're saying,
I've got that, Ken.
This past 2 weeks,
it's killed them, I reckon.
Because of the really cold temperatures we've been getting, the batteries are just not having it.
It would kill the batteries, and you have to warm the batteries up to charge them. So if you're out and you've got a split charger in your van or your truck or whatever you've got, and your batteries are out and it's -2, -3, you've got to get your batteries in and get your batteries warmed up to sort of +5, 6 degrees Celsius, so they'll accept a charge. That's what you've got to do. But I'm on about in the summertime, you're running, and there's no batteries there that will run. You need battery banks, literally loads of batteries, to be able to maintain a machine throughout the day. Especially.
So I think so. What I get from your conversation is that you're really not doing commercial work. You're doing commercial work using residential machines.
No.
No, you've got a big triple.
Let me finish. There are mowers out there, true mowers, electric mowers that can run the 10, 12 hours. There's a guy that I was following online who doesn't do YouTube. He had the Greenworks stand on. Spent a stupid amount of money, and he would run that all day long on one battery.
I'm not.
It would actually kick down. If the lawnmower didn't sense a load, it wouldn't give it full power all the time. So the mower would vary itself, and obviously he could override that. His biggest issue that he could never get past was the handheld battery options. Because he ran a battery mower, he was actually able to build his business because he was able to cut outside of noise ordinances. He would be doing some of the commercial work in the morning. Like he got a bid to do like a trailer park. So he would cut the entire lot in the morning. Then he would do his other stuff during the day. Then at night, he would do another one at night. And his mower at night time, one charge whole entire day. He struggled with battery.
I think it's fair to say, Jason, Jimmy is about as commercial as you'd want to be.
So he's operating out of a van, though, so you can't put
I'm not.
in a van.
I'm not.
You can't put a stander in a van.
I don't have a van, and I don't use standers. I use huge ride-ons, 7 foot wide.
You got a big triple, haven't you? That big triple. Yeah.
I use a four-cylinder diesel engine triple. It's the battery equipment that we need to tidy up. These trimmers, hedge cutters, blowers, and they just eat batteries. If you use Peleng, if you use Stiga, whatever you use, it just eats and eats and eats.
Stiga don't make anything commercial anyway, do they?
Have you tried those just out of curiosity?
Yeah, on both sets. What did you say, James, about them?
Stiga don't make anything commercial anyway, do they?
900 range is expert, and to be honest with you, it's worked well. But you're taking out 6 batteries per day, every day.
Yeah. But no, I completely agree with you, Jim. Like the real big stuff, there isn't anything competing with that in the battery world yet. But when you're using battery handheld, it's just a completely different way of working to your petrol. And if you we adopted battery power 2015, 2016, and as a dealer, we are quite early adopters to take on battery equipment in a showroom, because most dealers was like, no, we don't want to know about it. It's going to harm our service work. We're never going to get any business. It's all going to the internet. No, there's no point. And now every dealer's stocking as much battery stuff as they are petrol stuff. But for us, it is predominantly residential at the moment. But when you say commercial, a commercial guy could be anything from a jobbing gardener to someone like yourself who is flat out on it all the time. And so as long as you're selling, as long as we're selling the machine to the right person who is and managing their expectations with it, it's very suitable. But yeah, like you said, the real big stuff, there isn't anything yet. So I think at the moment it's going to be more down the hybrid line.
Yeah.
Something for your ransoms. I expect they've got something hybrid, no doubt.
Yeah.
And that will come in time when there's a suitable battery technology, or probably hydrogen engines for that size of machine, like the digger in the construction world's going down. So I think hydrogen will probably overtake battery in the big stuff, and the smaller stuff will be powered by lithium probably for a time.
And how far off do you think that hydrogen engine will be then?
Well, JCB seem to be the innovators of that market space at the moment, and to be fair, how many patents they've got tied up with it will be interesting. But at the same time, we've got electric cars with massive, great big batteries on. So I think how they'll work that, the hydrogen engine will probably be charging a big battery bank, no doubt. And that's how the commercial market would progress. But again, we're no clairvoyant, so we'll have to wait and see.
But with the hydrogen, a lot of that's the pure weight of the tanks you need to store it for safety. You need a thick steel tank so it doesn't explode. And that's why you said, James, the JCBs and all the heavy construction equipment lend themselves to a heavier energy source.
Yeah, no, completely agree, Ken. And that's the nice thing about what does your ransoms machine weigh, Jimmy? Probably 2 ton.
Yeah, about 1.6 when it's like fully loaded. But the thing is, ransoms have already cracked it. I've already had a go on an electric mower of theirs on a rotary, and it works well and performs well. And I'm going to have one for extended tests. They do well, but it's just the handheld battery equipment. Like you say, commercial work, these chaps going out gardening and stuff, they can take a few batteries and they've got loads of travel time between jobs, and they can crack them off, and they will last, don't they? And they can do it. When we're out and somebody's got to pull the trigger on that strimmer and they're holding that strimmer down for like 3-4 hours as they're going around these huge sites tidying up, man, you're just like battery after battery after battery. It just eats.
Is that not, in my view of that, and I ran a landscaping company for 10 years prior to being a dealer, but I never had battery stuff then. But do you not have to stop and fill up the petrol every hour anyway? Is that not same as changing a battery? That's how I view it. But.
Yeah, you do. But it's just then having the amount of batteries with you. Say if you've got three guys there, and they're or 3 guys on strimmers, 3 guys on hedge cutters, whatever it is. You put these batteries in a blower. They don't last long in a blower. You got loads
250 quid a battery.
Yeah, I can nip down the Esso station and go and get 20 quid's worth of unleaded, no bother. Whereas you've got to have some like huge generator dragging around with you to charge all the batteries up. It's just I can see because some of the council depots, they're starting to fit all these things in, aren't they? And they're just literally going to have charging stations, and they just go in and they'll just plug in a vehicle and it will charge all the batteries within the vehicle, and that'll be great. It'd be a good thing. And like he was saying there, you're going out, you do these sites early in the morning when you're outside of like the hours that you could normally work, because you can run these battery things and you're running them quietly, and that's great. And you can extend your working day or alter your working day. Like when it was so hot this season, we were going out and we were working early, and we were back for 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it was just literally too hot to be out, and the battery powered stuff then would have been a real bonus if we could have had enough of it to keep going.
I don't know if you've seen what Crest have developed, and that's a battery bank to live within your van, and then you can charge your batteries during the day from that battery bank.
I saw that video, James. That was
That-
wild, man.
And that your batteries will charge in 8 minutes.
Yeah,
really.
That's
And
what you need.
Yeah.
How long the batteries last longevity, I have no idea, because charging a battery for 8 minutes.
That's a lot of heat.
What is James? What is the rough price of something like a Crest setup?
About $3,000. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's about three. I think it's about $3,000. I think to get set up. But if you're a commercial user using it all day, that's great. But how long is that going to last? And that's going to be everyone's question.
Yeah.
Have I got to replace that every 12 months? Then that's expensive. So yeah, I think we'll wait and see.
It's just expensive in general. Remember when the guy first bought the zero turn, he paid $20,000. 20 grand for, I think it was like a 50 or 60 inch in standard. I mean, some of you guys deal with debt. How much is that going to cost you in a gas form? Probably a lot less, And with him, he ran into issues with his handheld equipment. He chose Ego, and he never really gave a rhyme or a reason, even though he was a dealer. But with Ego, his dealer, he felt that when he would bring in something for repair, they were sending it away. So it was for him to keep going. He would just buy a whole nother piece of equipment to replace it. And he had doubles and triples of some things.
Yeah.
It was, it's like, oof.
You know what, though, Jason, that happens with where I live. That happens with people with two-stroke weed eaters, too. Like,
oh, yeah, of course, on a commercial end, because you need that machine right then and there. This guy was a solo operator, and it was just him and him only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, before I forget, I'm just curious. I know you're a landscaper. I'm just very curious. It's 100% curiosity. I don't care. How many employees do you have?
There's 6 of us really as we go through. Sometimes a couple more when we're like high season. Just depends how many we need and what we've got to do. So that's it. But we do mainly like football pitches, cricket outfields, that sort of stuff, and then we do in industrial sites and commercial sites, high end things where everything is cut with a mower once per week minimum, probably every 4 to 5 days in peak season. So it's high end stuff is what we deal with.
Jimmy, what do you do in the winter months?
Cooking videos now.
in the winter months, he watches Pate's performance on how to fix snowblowers. That's what he does.
What do we do in the winter months? Seriously, it's so crazy because in the UK, nobody used to collect leaves. Really, it was very rare that you collected any leaves. You might go and sweep a few paths here and there. But the last few years, 5-6 years, we've started leaf collecting. We've got leaf collecting machines. We're going around doing that sort of stuff. As the commercial side, the sort of like industrial side or like office park side of things have gone. There's more shrub work included. So we take out more shrubs in the winter. We do landscaping, put down bark, put down gravel, that sort of thing. Fencing jobs. We've got a lad who works at us. He's got a woodworking workshop and he does a lot of stuff for that. So it's quite varied, really. And our downtime is basically I'll break up for work on probably Tuesday of this week coming, and then I'll go in for 2 days between Christmas and New Year, and then we'll be back in January, and then it's full-time mowing again from early March onwards. That's it. It's just there's not as much downtime as you think, really. Or not as I used to think.
So a question for you, Terrell, with regards to the battery stuff. Are you taking battery stuff in for repair? Is that something you're going to entertain at all, or is that off limits to you?
We haven't really had anybody try to bring anything in yet, but I'm sure that'll happen at some point. And then you'll just have to, like anything else, you'll just have to learn how to fix it.
Yeah, is it going to be a question of changing? Do you reckon just like changing power heads? Or is it going to be a question of trying to fix the motors? Because obviously there's quite a lot involved in taking the motors apart and trying to overhaul them, especially if it's under warranty work. How do you think that's going to work?
Well, if it's warranty, then you got to be a dealer for it. So we would have to be a dealer.
Yeah.
Terrell, do you actually sell any product or you purely service?
I'm a Makita dealer, but the stuff is so expensive that I don't sell any of it. And Makita quit making gas-powered equipment.
Yeah.
They're not making gas-powered.
Yeah,
equipment.
James
It's all Dolmar now. Yeah.
Well, how about this? What do you guys do for pickup and delivery? Right?
Oh,
What
come on.
What do you charge?
I watched a 7.5 minute video
I
last
know,
week.
the lady, you're on. It's on the
you.
way there.
This isn't another 7.5 minute bitching moment about you.
No, I'm just curious.
Jason, you were driving past her house. You could have picked it up for nothing, man.
Nick, this is how you know I wasn't home.
Jason, you're driving past her house.
It would have never happened if I was home.
Charge her $25 to stop, get out of your truck, load it, get back out. That's what you charge.
Actually, yeah, but what about bringing it back?
You charge her to get out of the truck, to load it, to put it back.
If you are moving your body to pick up a piece of equipment, your time is worth your value. I
agree.
You charge.
But Jason was going right past her house.
Yeah, but he's going by the house. Does the thing just throw itself into the back of the truck?
Jason actually had to stop and chat to the woman. You could have just put it on the back of a truck, Jason.
I would have just waved to her.
No. She chased me down.
In a parking
She chased
lot.
me down into town. She got in the car.
Maybe she stalked
and followed me.
I'm dropping down, so I'll catch you all later. It's been nice coming up. Drop down.
Cheers, Luke. Nice to see you, dude. Hope everything's okay with Laura's nan.
See you later, Luke Skywalker.
Remember, nothing's free.
Thank you.
So I think Jason, in all fairness, right? Whether you charge for delivery or collection, this is my opinion. Whether I don't necessarily charge for it, but it gets put in the bill somewhere else. That's what I do, because if people are not willing to pay for delivery and collection in the industry that you and I are in, which is just like a hobby sort of sideline, then you just price it up somewhere else. So yeah, it's free delivery collection, and you just put another $25 on somewhere else.
And Nick, I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but honey, when you have someone like her who's quabbling over $25, what do you think she's going to say when she gets a bill for the repair?
Yeah.
She's going to cry.
Yeah.
I understand that, but the realism of it is that if you had a bill for $300, say that's a number out the air. That's a theoretical $300, right? Because
absolutely, around here, of course.
So if she ain't going to pay it, you just make sure that you have it in a statement. If you don't pay and collect within 2 weeks, it'll be sold. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Well, if she's tracking them down in a Dunkin Donuts parking lot.
So the question I have is, what is Jason doing in the Dunkin Donuts parking lot in the first place?
He's the lawnmower detective.
Nick, these are the things I stay up at night wondering.
So all right, so I have Mandingo. It's a really, really big truck. So I parked it at the Dunkin Donuts parking lot, and then I ran a few errands for her in town. So it's easier for me to park and then walk through town.
I'm not buying the story, Jason. I'm not buying it. I mean, it's very simple. So someone like Terrell or someone like James, who runs these businesses, and I'm sure they're going to say, unless you bring the machine to me to fix it, one, it ain't going to get fixed, or two, if I got to go and collect it, you're going to have to pay for me to do that.
I make good money on picking up
£1.60 a mile.
£1.60 a mile. What about you, Terrell? What are you just a drop off only, or what you do?
No, we pick them up. The minimum is 30, and it could and we only go a certain miles, a certain distance,
radius.
So,
gotta live like in a
and then the maximum is 60.
Wow.
You'll go pick up something that's 60 miles away?
No, $60.
Oh yeah.
No, Steve, I've actually worked an hour away.
In a 15, 20 mile radius.
Yeah. I had a customer in New York State. I would drive an hour to his house, but I would spend the whole day working on like 9 pieces of equipment and got like $1,000 for the day, and boom. But other than that, it's doing normally 5 to 10 miles.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like
So we're one.
Go on, James.
So yeah, we're 160 a mile, but that's collection, and then another 160 a mile for delivery. So if you're 10 miles away, it's 32 quid.
So you have no minimum.
I think for you,
No,
Jason,
no minimum. It's just per mile. So just use Google Maps with their postcode, and boom.
For you, Jason, it's a
Or
bit
zip
different.
code.
Right? You're a little bit different, Jason. Is that if you don't collect it and charge her, either it makes no odds. You don't get that. You don't get that job. It's as simple as that. So
life goes on.
It's a question of can you do without that money? That's number one. You know, if you were more in the incline of I need the money or whatever, then you might try and do a deal perhaps. But if you don't need the money, a bit like me with my service and repair work, I just pick and choose what I want. So someone say, "Oh, I've got a broken mower, do you fix it?" "Yeah, send me a photograph." "Bomb, send me a photograph." "No, I don't fix mowers, sorry." And I just move on with my day, you know. Because if it's a pile of crap, I'm just not working on it. It's as simple as that. But a snow thrower, you know, she'll pay the $25 delivery collection charge the second it starts to snow. You pay that,
and then fees go up when it starts snowing.
So my theory, Mick, is I would say about every month and a half basis, I call the local shops depending on the season. We have two big shops nearby that a customer in this area would call, and at this moment, the two local shops, one just to come to this area, we're talking 5 minutes away from each shop. They're charging a $60 and a $75 pickup charge. And they're saying just a tune-up, you're starting at $200.
Yeah.
So my theory is I told him, suggest to her the 25 when she's ready, or he'd be happy to give her the number of a local shop and let her educate herself.
That's it, yeah,
it's
exactly.
as simple as that.
Yeah.
And then she'll call him in a heartbeat.
It really wasn't worth the 7-minute video rant we watched last week. It wasn't worth it.
Well, you know what? I was just like caught off guard, you know, because she's been on the channel before.
So what were you doing in the parking lot that you were so caught off guard?
Talking to her.
Hey, Jason, is this the lady who came over and couldn't make up her mind on the mowers?
Yes.
Okay.
Was Jason dunking his donut?
Yeah, Jason.
Well, make a long story short is that she has a snowblower that needs repair, and I told her it'd be $25 pickup and delivery charge because she lives in a cluster of houses, you know, near us, and so she really didn't want to pay the fee. So I says, how about I give you my ramps? So for people who didn't, you know, I have ramps. And she's like, what if I have someone who has a truck, but how do I get in the truck? I'm like, you know what? Take my ramps, get the snowblower, bring it back, vice versa.
Yeah.
It's not hold on to my ramps for a couple of days. It's pick up my ramps.
You see, the difference is, Jason, straight away, I would say you can borrow my ramps to go and load it onto your truck and bring it, but my ramps cost you $25 for the use of the ramp.
Yeah, you can rent my ramps.
If I lend out anything,
I like your thinking, Mick.
Ramps.
Yeah.
I go with the ramps.
I already have ramps. But
It's just so funny when you are on Long Island, $25 is like a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Thank you, Kenny.
You love a tip, don't you, Ken?
So I agree with what Tina said. Tina said a little earlier if they're 25, if they're complaining about $25,
no one can see
then
him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed. You know?
Yeah, I'll just end up having a really nice machine.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
But she ended up seeing me driving past her house. And then she chased me down in town and asked me if I had her ramps because she thought since I was passing by, I could pick up her machine at no charge because I was in the area. That's what she was trying to call Taro and whoever else was. I'm like, what?
I purely just wouldn't entertain it. I had a similar scenario. A friend of mine, and he's a friend. I had a big Land Rover 110 high capacity pickup with a trailer. You know, Jimmy's nodding his head. He knows what I'm on about. Big old 110 high cab. Okay, he wanted me to do a garden clearance job, garage clearance job out of his house, and I went down, priced it up. I think I charged him like £400 for the load. It was a trailer load and a Land Rover pickup load. Okay.
Your dad helped you with that job.
I got all the tickets to do it. And he said
I got some
£400.
half price cracked tiles and miles of carpet tiles, TVs, deep freeze. Sorry, just singing the song you do.
Exactly, but you know, it's what I did for a sideline many years ago. So he said, "That's a bit pricey, Mick." I said, "Well, that's what it's going to cost. I've got to come down with my trailer and my pickup. I've got to load it all on, take it down the tip, offload it, and get rid of it, and tidy up, clean up, put away." And he said, "Well, how about if I just borrow your trailer?" I said, "That's fine. It's £200 a load." That's what it is. You want to borrow my trailer? It's the same thing whether you do it, whether I do it. It's the same thing. You know, you're not going to get away with paying half price because you're doing it yourself with my equipment. You can get out of it. No chance.
I don't lend out anything.
Nah.
Hey, Mick,
You seem like a friendly guy, Bruce. Like, oh yeah, no, get when you get a chance, bring it back.
I'm with Bruce here all the way.
Yes,
I
would never lend out too.
I have a nice set of ramps, and the only reason I bought them because I couldn't stand looking at people offloading right outside my shop, because that kind of like, you know, people come with boards and planks and crap.
Well, the newer pickups are like 4.5 feet tall too.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's gonna go tilt backwards and stuff. So I bought a nice set of ramps, and they're long and they're sturdy, but you can't borrow them.
Exactly.
You can use them when you're right outside my shop. Other than that, they stay right here.
Yeah, but Klaus, do you make sure they use a safety strap?
What?
Do you make sure they use a safety strap? I had a customer with ramps in front of my house. Kicked out the ramps.
I make him go all the way back to my shop, carry the damn things out to the trailer, and I go inside the shop and wait for them to be done.
Yeah.
I will have no part of it.
Ramps and safety straps. I mean,
my ramps have a real friction fit on them, and that works pretty damn good. But you really got to watch it.
Yeah.
You got to go slow.
I always use the safety straps.
I use safety straps after I had the issue with my first lawn tractor. God, what an
Guys,
idiot!
I live on it's a sloped road, and whenever people come up and say, you want to go up there and turn around so you're facing downhill.
Yeah, the ramps get level. Yeah,
and people go, why?
Yeah,
I
love when I have a customer who's 300 pounds. He wants to drive up his brand new Dodge Ram with like 6-foot ramps at a 48-degree angle.
Yeah.
Accident waiting to happen.
And the deck gets caught, and we had a woman that unloaded her tractor, and one of the ramps kicked out, and the tractor fell on top of her.
Sure.
Did you record it? I didn't see that video.
We did. It was on the cameras, and then she was laying there hurt. So I said, "Hurry up, go in her car and get her purse and take all her money." and we drug her out to that field over there. She's still over there, and we kept the tractor.
I think you're from Devon, really.
90% of the stuff I get is
she got hurt.
90% of the stuff I get, I make people, if they can, bring it to me.
Yeah.
And like if I started running around getting stuff, I wouldn't get anything done.
No.
Now, if it's a single mom, you know, she's got an old lawnmower, and I just happen to be going to Costco, which is on the other side of town, I'll drop it off. But that is it. I've become kind of a hard ass.
I mean, I do my business. I do my 40 hours at my regular job, and then I do the 30 hours in my shop afterwards.
Community
service. I feel for you. I feel for you people that still have to work for a living, man. That must
it
suck.
sucks.
I think the only thing I come up against, especially where I am, is that you'll be selling a mower. Let's just say it's £200 mower. Okay, someone will say, "I'll give you $160 for it." Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah. No problem. Still making money. And then they say, "Can you deliver it? Because I haven't got a car." Hang about. You just got done a discount with me for like 40, 50 quid, and now you want me to deliver it as well. And then they bitch about the delivery charge. You know. So I just cancel the deal and just move on with my day. I'm not entertaining it.
The day
life's too short. It's very easy to be a busy fool.
Yeah.
I learned all this. I did a job 10 miles out of the city, so it was a 20-minute trip to her place. And she asked me,
does anybody actually do home service?
No.
I do not. I learned my lesson on one. I was just talking about it.
No.
But home Zippo, to be honest, a home service for me is purely the oil change, the spark plug, whatever. I'm not going to rebuild a transmission in the guy's driveway. But to do a spark plug and oil change and make $50, absolutely.
Yeah, but they tell you that it needs a tune-up and the carburetor's hanging off and the cables.
But then I put it in the back of the truck and say, I'll let you know when it's ready.
Or turn.
Right.
I do this.
Now, I will get phone calls with people wanting me to come and service. And so I schedule a day where I can fit in a few services. And that way I can enter in a little bit extra on each one as far as my gas and my time and how that goes, and come out ahead. When I've got someone who doesn't have the ability for transportation, it's a flat out, this is what it costs to pick it up. This is what it's going to cost to deliver it. This does not include any of the time that I'm going to have it in the shop. This is a pickup and delivery cost. I make sure that it's perfectly understood beforehand, because you have a lot of people that will say, well, can you come pick it up? Yeah, I can come pick it up. If you don't spell it out,
Nice, James. That's
really
nice.
spell it out in crayon.
I'm sorry, it's not
exactly how things are going to go. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile.
The way I see it, Zip, is that I earn more money when my fat ass is in the shop. I can't be going down to someone's house, and if it's a service, you can never just go straight in. They want to talk to you. They want to give you a cup of coffee. You want to muck about, all that sort of stuff, and you lose 2 hours out your day as well with a travel. I can do 4 or 5 machines and just get it done and go from there. That's what I do.
But I mean, the dealers around
I pull up at the designated time. I tell them I've got this much time to get it done. If it doesn't get done in this amount of time due to interruptions, the job doesn't get done until I finish my day.
In my area, the ones that want you to do it there are the ones that have their food delivered and this delivered and that delivered. They're used to paying the money, so I charge accordingly.
Yeah. We actually, in my area, I have 2 major chains that'll remain nameless. One's green and yellow. But anyway, they actually charge, get this, $120 each direction to come pick it up and to deliver it back to you.
No matter the mileage or what?
No matter the mileage.
Wow.
Doesn't matter if you're next door.
Wow.
I know they charge 3/4 of an hour just to drop the machine off.
I'm sorry?
John Deere here, excuse me, charges 3/4 of an hour just to drop it off there. Like they haven't even looked at it. And it's $80 just to take it. And
now, Santa, what do you charge to deliver all them gifts?
Privilege.
Our John Deere dealer, their hourly rate right now is $119 an hour.
No, but I mean, guys, if you think about it from your driving vehicle, do you expect the dealership to come pick up your car for the service?
Klaus, you nailed it on the head. Like Penny can tell you, around here, owning a snowblower is a luxury. And that's probably the one item here in New York that we get the most qualms about: pickup and delivery fees. When the storm hits, they want you to service it the day the storm is hitting. You know what my answer is when they don't want to pay the service and drop off fees, or they want to argue about what the damage costs are, et cetera, et cetera? Guess what? A shovel's free.
I touched one time.
Just like owning a car is a luxury. Go out and get yourself a shovel. It's practically free. Hardware stores got them for $10.
Oh yeah.
People don't want to service, just like they don't service their automobiles.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
what a great rant.
I mean, the difference here is that some of you guys live off of this stuff. I mean, hello, stop it, James.
Mick, you're fired.
James, you got a van.
I touched one time. Would you stop that?
It makes money,
I
right?
touched one once. I didn't like it. It was big.
Oh my God! He's got sound bites. I got a question for John.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Say, Luke, I am your father.
Not a question.
Luke, I am your father.
Oh yeah, I'm the great Bruce Pender. Wow, wow, wow. Oh.
Very good, Mr. Bruce. Very good. Yeah, I want to play Darth Vader next time.
Yeah.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed.
I touched one time.
Wait. Let me ask the celebrity, Terrell. If you're out at a nice restaurant and you get very good service, do you tip the waiter or waitress?
Oh yeah,
Slip 'em something.
Over in merry old England, they don't believe in tipping.
Oh,
this is the community I'm part of.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get
because
screwed.
otherwise
The manager will take the tip and they'll split it. I want him to get a good tip for serving me. So,
It still counts if it's only the tip, Ken.
I usually give them like a shared tip situation.
So, Terrell, you're not slipping him something. You're giving him a.
So this is a very good lesson.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get
You need a good clip of Mick to play when he starts this crap.
You see, this is the difference. You see, I just sit here and say nothing, and I just remember where that time is in the clip, and I go back and I'll MP3 that later on.
I remember when that was. I remember that live. It was on Luke's stream, wasn't it? On Luke's live stream, I believe, when it happened.
Yeah, that was
it's all Luke's fault. It's all Luke's fault.
That was a great night.
Remember, folks, if you do something online, it's there forever.
Definitely.
Come to realize that.
I mean, Stella was on the stream last week, and she came out with this one. This is great. This is brilliant.
I touched one once. I didn't like it. It was big.
I absolutely adore the power of editing. I love the power of editing.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, guys and girls, it is that time of night. I'm not going to hold these people up all night long because otherwise we'll sit here and we'll chat for like 5 hours. So I don't want to do that. We've been running for 2.5 hours, which is fantastic. I would like to thank everybody on the panel for coming on up and all the people who come up to say hello. That's my house.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Before we finish, Mick,
Sir cracks a lot.
Yeah, go on, James.
Can we not have a little bit of Johnny Cash from John?
Oh, I don't.
No, I don't do music requests.
I hear a train a coming. It's rolling around the bend.
I would like to thank.
Only do small engine voiceovers.
In a while.
Mick, you can't stop him.
Double White Six for coming up. I know Double White Six had to shoot off because he had other commitments. I don't know what happened to the Moa medic. I think he got drunk and just forgot all about us, but that's the way it is. I'd like to say thanks to my mate James up in Devon. Thank you, James. Much appreciate it, mate. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas, James.
My man
Kenny
Kenny Small Engines. Cheers, Kenny, for coming up, and my friend Jimmy.
Merry
Moa.
Christmas, man.
Hey. Awesome. Jimmy, the Pates from Pates Performance, go and check their channel out.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you to Zippo Varga and my good friend Bruce's shop. Thank you very much to Junior, Slippers, and Terrell for coming on up. And
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas,
Thank
guys.
you very much, Terrell, Slippers.
Klaus and to John Clem and to Steve for popping up earlier on. It was absolutely brilliant. A lovely festive stream just to start this week off as we roll into Christmas. Don't forget to check out everybody else's channels and live streams and all that sort of stuff. And we'll see you on the next one, which will be probably next year now, I dare say. But hopefully you can all stay safe in this cost of living crisis that we're in. Stay safe, look after each other, and be kind. And we'll see you all on the next one. So see you all soon. Bye-bye.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
There you go.